How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Rants Live. How are we doing today? We are back with my boy Rob D. Wilson, and we are going to watch the A's beat the Cardinals. We're going to get a win on Rants Live. You know, we're 0-2. I mean, I don't count last week, honestly, because, we had Mark Leiter Jr., we had Tyler Ferguson coming in. But this week, it doesn't matter. We're going to get a dub. Jeffrey Springs on the mound against another storied franchise in the St. Louis Cardinals, one of the only two franchises that have more World Series than our mighty Athletics. Rob D., how are you doing today?
I am good, man. And this is kind of an interesting broadcast we have tonight because we have the Carey brothers in the booth, and Dallas Braden is back on the field today, where he was when Ray Fosse and Glenn Kuiper were doing the game. So this is a very fun broadcast tonight, and I am honored again to be on Rants Live, to be back with you. Now, you need to explain yourself here a little bit with the St. Louis hat and the St. Louis jersey. Give us the history of the St. Louis baseball town, my friend.
Yes, sir. I know you guys are probably a little bit confused. I'm not wearing A stuff right now. Right now, I'm wearing the St. Louis Browns hat plus my St. Louis Browns jersey. As if you don't know, the St. Louis Browns are now the Baltimore Orioles. They moved from St. Louis to Baltimore after the 1953 season. But yeah, I just wanted to honor what the other baseball team that spent many, many years in St. Louis. And throughout the night, man, I want to dive into some of the cool things that happened with the St. Louis Browns. A lot of crazy stories when it comes to the Browns and Bill Veach and just the different promotions that he had when it came to St. Louis Browns baseball. And they really were a unique franchise, man. And I'm excited to talk about them. I love the St. Louis Browns. Mia Rance is a fake fan. I knew that she was going to come in here and talk all this smack to me. She's my biggest hater, bro. I can't go a day without Mia talking trash to me. But I'll love Mia. Thank you for stopping by. I saw my sister Caitlin here. Thank you for stopping by as well. We're 0-2 in Rants Watch Live parties. BBQ Slayer, that is changing today. I promise. We will win. We got Springs on the mound. We're playing against the Cardinals. We gotta get off right, man. And again, this is a series. We're playing against a good Cardinals team. If we want to show that we're a serious club, we got to come out here. We got to take at least 2 out of 3, and it's going to be tough. But I think the A's can do it. How do you feel about this, Rob?
Yeah, Andre Pallante on the mound tonight for the Cardinals. He has been a lot better than last season so far, but the home run ball always bites him. And it's good weather tonight, like Hobbs mentions. Sounds like good extra base hit night kind of day. So we'll see how this goes. I think the A's can get after an arm like Pallante. He's given up a homer in his last 5 starts. It's been 1 homer in the last 5 starts. He was not good his last time out against Milwaukee. So I'm curious to see how this rolls out tonight. But there is some breaking news, as we talked about yesterday on All on Green and Budget Baseball and whatever show you've been watching on the House Always Wins Media Network. Henry Bolte is up. But my friend, Rants, he's not in the lineup tonight, okay? We were hoping to get a Henry Bolte debut on Rants Live.
I was ready for some Henry Bolte action, but maybe he'll get a pinch hit at AB later in this game. Yo, I'm new here. Checking out, man. Wish Bolte was in the lineup. It's good because Butler is going to go off tonight. Hopefully that's to light the fire in his ass, or he'll get benched. I agree. First, R. Young, thank you for stopping by and joining and being a part of the Rants Media Network. We're really happy to have you here, and we can't wait to help be a part of this growing community. Still playing Butler, yeah, BBQ Slayer. I'm not happy about it. I'm sorry, Rob. I interrupted you. What were you saying?
No, dude, you're fine. This is your show. I was just going to say, man, I'm hoping that they're not going to turn him into a platoon player because, what's the point of bringing a guy up just to hit against lefties? I'm hoping it's just hey, let's get your feet wet. Let's get you settled in here into a major league ball club. It's still a minor league ballpark, but let's get you some BP on the field and let's just ease you into it. And then he'll be in the lineup tomorrow. It feels like a guarantee. It's really just Thursday when you go back to McGreevy, who is a right-handed pitcher, to see if he's going to be in that lineup. I don't know, man. I'm just so tired of watching Lawrence Butler whiff on fastballs. He's actually been facing a lot more fastballs this year than breaking balls because typically you think the MO to get Lawrence Butler out is he's eventually going to whiff at a breaker or a slider or something, but he's actually been whiffing at fastballs this year. So I'm hoping a big game from him tonight because what does the Henry Bolte promotion mean for Lawrence Butler, Rance?
Means he's on the clock, man. A lot more competition, but also that means a lot more young talent up on this roster.
This is the thing too, and this is why they got Jonah Heim to push out Austin Wentz. They're obviously not going to push out Lawrence Butler. He's going to be making too much money here in 2029,
Oh yeah,
31. So I hope it wakes him up. That's the very least it needs to do, right? It's got to wake Lawrence up.
Mm-hmm.
Look, dude, like you're going to get your money for sure, but it's really about playing time at this point because they don't play him against lefties. They hit him 7th or 8th against a righty. It's just like how much are you really going to contribute to this ball club going forward? And do you want to be on a winning ball club? This is your chance right now. The American League has never been worse, in my opinion. It starts tonight, I think, for Lawrence Butler. And if it doesn't, man, Henry Bolte's, I think he's willing to take his job all day long for sure.
No, yeah, for sure. I mean, Henry Balti coming up really adds a lot of new dynamic to this lineup, and especially when you have guys like Zach Geloff, who's able to play in third base. Now you're able to really move him around the infield, the outfield. He's really becoming that utility guy that the A's desperately needed in this lineup. So that just allows for more flexibility, and honestly could cause more disaster for Lawrence Butler. I'm trying to understand, how does the money matter if the player is negative to the team? BBQ, so to be like pride. I mean, that's
because you owe him a lot of money at the end of this contract.
Yeah, GMs, they don't like to be wrong, especially about stuff like that. You give out a lot of money to a guy like that, like to any player, like you're obviously going to give him a long leash, and to send him down to AAA when you're giving him, he's making 63 mil in total in his contract through 2031. I know it's really backloaded, but I mean, the fact that you're giving him like a 9 mil annual, like approximate value, like they don't want to really send him down when it comes to that. What's up, Q? Thanks for coming by. I would hate to see Colby get optioned if Butler continues struggling because they are afraid to option Butler. Dude,
this is the thing, though.
That would suck.
But because Butler's not making that much money this year, it's only like 3.5 or 3.25 million. It goes up as the years go here. So I think if he does need a couple of weeks, because what's going to happen if he goes down to Vegas? He's going to mash AAA pitching, right? Because he's way too good for AAA pitching. I don't know if it's like, he's a swagger player. He's purely on confidence, right? And you can see it at the plate. He's not always the same player. And that's been the issue with Lawrence pretty much his entire career. Is just, can we get a steady Eddie Lawrence out here, level-headed Lawrence? And it's been tough for him, man. I think he puts a lot of pressure on himself, especially last season doing that like all-star game, Atlanta or bust kind of shit. And now he's he's behind it, right? He's not hitting the ball. He's not doing a whole lot on defense. He doesn't really play that great of a center field, to be honest with you. And I don't know. They definitely jumped the gun on the contract for sure. But now it's just about, can we fix it? Can we figure this thing out before it's, too late and we're really deep into his contract and we're paying him a lot of money to stink? So I think it starts tonight. I'm hoping a big night from Lawrence Butler, man. Even if it's just a hit, I need an extra base hit from the guy. I need him to get on second, maybe even get a homer tonight. That'd be huge. Just to get him going, man. We need it so badly.
Dude, anything to get a dub on Rants Live tonight, because if we go 0-3 on Rants Live, this is not going to be a good look. But how does that make sense when you're actually paying to lose versus just letting it go? It doesn't make sense to the average fan. I totally get where you're coming from, BBQ Slayer. Like, as fan, it's not our money that we're dealing out, but that's when it comes to this thing. You give people, the more money you give people, the more invested they are into you. And even if you like suck and have sucked, like Lawrence Butler has been, I agree with you. They do give him a way longer leash than like he definitely deserves, but that's what money talks. And it's the money similar to kind of like just how highly rated things are. Like prospects who are more highly rated, they typically get talked about in a brighter light and get more leeway than the guys like lower in the prospect. Like I know that discussions happened a lot throughout the various podcasts on this media network. It's the same type of deal really when it comes to how much money you're giving out to somebody.
Shout out to Hobbs.
Shout out Hobbs. Thanks for coming by. Are you guys surprised that Sodi was moved up in the lineup versus maybe the 6-hole during his slump? No, not really. It's more of like a matchup thing, I believe. Just really what they feel is best against like certain matchups, in my opinion. What about you, Rob?
Yeah, and I think Soderstrom has been showing a little bit more ability to consistently drive the ball again. His patience still not all the way there for my liking personally, but I do think Soderstrom does offer a lot more slugging opportunity than Lawrence Butler currently. And I think without Wilson in the lineup now, it really gets kind of tricky because of Hernandez is probably going to take a lot of these reps here at shortstop for the next however long he's out with that almost dislocation of his shoulder, which I'm sure is not very comfortable. We saw him in the sling yesterday at Tyler Soderstrom's poker event. So hopefully it's not too long. But yeah, Hernandez is in the lineup. It does change things a lot. It does limit this offense quite a bit. So hoping this sparks Darrell Hernandez. Well, maybe he can get going a little bit, but I don't know, man. I just don't see it with him. I don't want to watch him for the next couple of weeks, to be honest with you.
No, do you think they'll move somebody over to shortstop? I would like to see other people get run at shortstop. I know a lot of people aren't like biggest fans of like Geloff getting shortstop, playing at shortstop, but like he's shown he can play like anywhere in the infield. He's played second, he's played third, he's played in the outfield. So I don't see why you couldn't at least get some run there.
Yeah. And they also brought up Michael Stefanik today, who doesn't play a whole lot of shortstop, but he can help you out in the infield quite a bit. Now, I have a 1-1 count here, Rants. We just had the second pitch of the ball game. Where you at? Oh, no, it's called a ball. That's unbelievable. It's 2-0.
I just got a 3-0 count.
Okay. So you're a little ahead of me here.
I'm on my iPad right now. I have like a janky setup right now today. My computer, it like completely crashed on me. I don't know what happened. So it's like really messing up, but hopefully we're back to my normal setup for Rants Live next week. The next guy that needs to go down to the minors is Leiter. I agree.
Also paying him quite a bit of money.
Yeah, they're paying him like $3.5 million. Like, I agree with you that I never want to see Mark Leiter Jr. pitch again, but Booney has said, and I get where he's coming from as part as this goes, is that they're paying him like $3.5 million. They're not going to send him down as much as I would love for them to. And I know like they don't have that many options besides him, but
yeah, all right, I got to run around first here. We're about to have the first pitch to Herrera. Okay, so you're still a pitch ahead of me.
Yeah, it's just kind of nice.
Dude, Shea needs to stick these pitches that are at the bottom of the zone when he's set up on the other side. Like, he drives me nuts with that.
Yeah, his framing is questionable.
Okay, I
just had the second pitch of the at bat.
Okay, Jeffrey Springs is loading. You're gonna have to pause for like probably 3 seconds.
I got you. Okay. 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
Dude, this is way better on my iPad than trying to watch it on my computer. Because definitely Okay, he just threw it over to first. Is that where you're at?
You're probably another second ahead of me.
Okay. Robbie is hot. I agree. Robbie's very hot.
Shout out to All on Green. Hope you guys watched that episode. We appreciate you guys who did.
Good episode. Check it out if you didn't. Butler Homer, dude. That'd be sick. That'd be sick.
Bold. Yeah. The chat is probably going to be a little bit ahead of us, so you get to see a little bit of a delayed reaction, which totally fine. That's part of live streaming here, my friends. Thank you guys for tuning in, though. We appreciate y'all.
Yeah. Thank you guys so much. But yeah, tonight we're going to dive into a lot of St. Louis baseball history, we're going to talk about the St. Louis Browns. We're going to talk about some trades that the A's have made with the Cardinals. I know there's one that everyone is excited to talk about, the Matt Holliday. Oh, dude, there's Jay Willie. He's not. Is he in a slant?
He is not.
I mean, that's good, I guess. But anyways, sorry, I got distracted. Rants moment. We're going to be talking about the Matt Holliday trade. We're going to talk about Stephen Piscotty a bit.
Yes.
Rob's boy. Yes. Shout out the high school Robbie went to. If I forget the school.
Amador Valley High School. Go
yes,
Dons.
Sir.
Yes. Don.
Oh, there's Volte. But yeah, we're going to talk about a lot of great MLB history tonight that I think you guys will find very interesting or very sad. Damn.
I think it shows. Dude, are we going to be 0-3 on Rants Live?
No, we're not. This is not happening. I promise this is not happening.
We got first and third, nobody out in the first. Hey, if you listen to All on Green, you would know that I gave you the scouting report for these Cardinals. It's the top of their lineup, is their entire lineup. If you can limit the top of their lineup, you will have a good time against them. But now you're going to have to face Jordan Walker with guys on base, and this is where it gets really tricky. So, I don't know, man.
Hey, BBQ Slayer, I'm trying my best out here. They just they know what's going on. Jeffrey Springs would never do this to me. They're doing this because it's Rants Live. They are manipulating. They're sabotaging. They don't want us to be great on Rants Live.
Hey, we got a first pitch breaking ball into Jordan Walker for a strike.
I'm sorry, Hobbs. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. Hey, that's why they play 9 innings, though. At least it's not like a 1 inning thing, you know? It's a lot of game left.
It could be.
Shit.
And there's a flare into left center field for a knock. It's going to be 1-0 Cardinals early. And again, as I mentioned on All on Green, he can flare the ball all over the yard. He also has good pull side power. So, man, this is a horrible start, and this is exactly what you needed to avoid against this Cardinals lineup was their top of the order getting going, because this is the strength of their team right here.
This is not good.
It just feels like a typical A's coming back home to play in a minor league park, and they're just flat. That's what it just always feels like this in a game one.
There's a lot of fans there, though.
So, our Young, it is 10-day IL, but it kind of has a little bit of leeway because he's basically going to be on it for 2 weeks, right? And then they'll probably re-add him to the 10-day IL again, and then they can probably take him off when he feels ready. But it's not 15 and 30 anymore. It's 10, and you can do 15, I believe, as well, and then 30, and then 60. So there's a lot of differences now in baseball, injured lists and all that good stuff, and they changed the verbiage of it because disabled list did sound kind of crazy. I mean, not gonna lie, saying disabled is a little bit wild, but yeah. Rant's going to AAA with Lawrence.
No.
Hobbs is right, dude. Did the A's do not win first games of series? It's incredible that they just keep on dropping game ones. They didn't do it in Baltimore, thankfully, but yeah, at home they do it a lot.
I can't go down to AAA. Maybe what if Strat next week
we watch an Aviators game?
We watch an Aviators game, or
watch a Rock Hounds game.
Rock Hounds. We watch some Gauge Jump. Or we watch the second game of the series. Actually, next Tuesday is the second game of a series because it's a 4-game set in Anaheim.
True. Yeah. And that's a winnable series. So
if we don't win on Rants Live next week, then we got some problems.
We might need to change the name of the show.
Yeah, I agree, dude.
2-2 to Burleson, okay?
Yeah, I'm 2-2 to him too. You know, but before we started this, I was really worried about.
Hey, you've been there. You've been to Stockton.
I have been to Stockton. Me and Rob actually were there.
Yeah, twice. We've met Tyler Soderstrom and Max Muncy there.
That's the time, bro. I thought we were gonna go there every year, meet the next A's prospect, and it was gonna be so sick. I exited out.
There we go.
My browser.
Hey, we got to strike out
cash. Don't trade me, man.
Yeah, I'll trade you for Kevin Cash. I want a good manager.
Dude, shout out Kevin Cash. Shout out that pitching factory down there in Tampa Bay.
They're good again. Second best team in the American League.
I believe in Jeffrey Springs.
That's a big first out there. Alec Burleson is on my fantasy team, so not a big first out for me, but good for the ball club, good for the brand. As
man, dude,
big wins at the plate, takes a big hack, fouls it back.
Shout out Austin Wentz. He's gone now.
And the Braves, shout out Sean Murphy, is out for 8 weeks with a broken bone in his hand, and they signed Sandy Leon.
I saw that. That's actually kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Like he wasn't even going to start for him anyway. Like
lazy fly ball to Nick Kurtz, who looks as uncomfortable as always with a pop fly. 2 down.
But man, we're going to get out of this. Trust me, guys. Rants will not go to AAA. We're going to be back. We're going to score some runs in the bottom of the first year. I promise you that.
Let's get some runs.
Please win, guys. My reputation's on the line.
Please win.
Please
catch it.
If we don't win, I'm going to be so upset.
Dude, I even broke out the forest green jersey tonight. It doesn't even hardly fits me anymore. Haven't worn this thing in forever.
Looks good.
I miss this. I miss the forest greens, dude. Why don't we bring some forest green back?
You think they'll bring it back in Vegas? I feel like they won't.
I feel like they're going to have a black jersey in Vegas. Something tells me that. Kind of fits the vibe of the rest of the teams in the city.
Damn,
that ball is lined. That's going to score 2. Well, maybe. Lawrence Butler cuts it off, and he looks.
Okay, guys, we might be cooked.
Yeah, it is going to score 2. 3-0 in the first inning here on Rants Live, and that means I see a 0 and a 3. Are we going to be 0-3?
No, don't stop.
Oh goodness.
No, dude, this is bad. Can this at least be like close? At least the first 2 Rants Live games were close. throughout most of it. We can't have this one just be like a stinker, you know? That
Well,
would
we
be
have a
so
lot of
sad.
great things to talk about regardless, and I think it's still worth watching if you're here in the live stream, which 15 of you guys are, so we appreciate the hell out of you right now.
Thank you,
And
everybody. Thank you for stopping
hopefully
by.
we're more entertaining than this ball game. Honestly, should the Carey brothers get out of the booth right now? Let's get this thing
Dude, just
someone else.
put us in there.
I'd rather do that, honestly. I wouldn't curse. I'd watch my tongue for sure.
Oh, me too. Let's go. Nice swing. 0-2 count.
You're like maybe a half second ahead of me still.
Hey, that's close enough.
Yeah, you're.
Because if I pause it, if I pause it, I'll be half a second behind, and that'll be even worse.
You could just do it. Doot doot.
Beep beep.
We'll see after the commercial break, though. Sometimes it changes.
Yeah, that shit gets messed up. What was your favorite pick of Livy Dunn in the swimsuit suit? I haven't seen him, bro.
Dude,
I'm too busy.
you see Hillary Duff?
Joe Kuno. I did, bro.
She looks great.
She does for her age. I don't even know.
Hard hitting analysis over here. She looks great. And so does Dallas Braden, honestly. The Ricky shirt, the bright yellow hat. That's crazy.
That's sick. We're
this
going
is the
down.
Ace fan mentality. That is an Ace fan mentality, dude.
Don't say that.
Oh my goodness. Jeffrey Springs, it's almost summer. This is not good, dude. I mean, this rotation has needed to just, they've been pitching so well recently. They just needed to keep this ship going, and Jeffrey Springs has just rocked it. He has put a hole in it.
No, this is brutal if they lose this after losing that game in Baltimore where they couldn't get a big hit.
Yeah, and a good Severino start, too. It's hard. It sucks to waste those.
I feel like that's half of his starts, honestly.
Hey, a Mark McGwire Cardinals jersey in the stands.
Love that. Shout out Mark McGwire, Ace Cardinal.
Yep. Hey, how about you guys in the chat? Give us your favorite player to play for both the A's and the Cardinals in the chat. Please do. As another base hit up the middle, it's going to be 4-0.
Yeah, guys, we got to start talking about other things.
There's not a ball game on right now.
Give us your favorite A's Cardinal player, and why is it Pete Cosma? If you guys were hypothetically single, would you go for Diane Rossini?
No, she's evil.
Yeah, she's kind of grimy, bro. I'm good.
It's hot out. The game's going to be 12-9. I mean, 12-9 who? Who's giving up the 12?
A's. The A's are going to win. Not the Hillary Duff comment. A.
Would. Without a doubt. She looks
My mom's
amazing.
watching. I'm not answering this. I love you, Mom.
I think Mom would recognize game,
Game recognized Gabe.
Oh, Scott Emerson does his halfway troll out to the mound to talk to Jeffrey Springs and say, hey, dumb shit, let's get out of the inning.
Is this his worst start of the year so far? It has to be.
It's ballooned his ERA. Yeah, this is by far his worst start.
Cy Springs. At least we have Savali.
He's prone to this, though. Jeffrey Springs is prone to some bad starts, and honestly, so is Savali. He's a career, 4.3 ERA guy. Like, it's just tough, man. We need Jacob Lopez to find that gear. So his last start was a good, step in the right direction. Got to keep him doing that. Yeah, dude, look at this. Stats they're bringing up he's 6.98 in the last 4, and it's going to go up after now. He's been bad recently. Not
we
good.
Just need to get the bats out there. I'm hoping that Wilson getting hurt doesn't have a similar effect to Chris Bassett getting hurt in that 2021 season.
So you're a St. Louis Browns fan?
Yeah, she's a St. Louis Browns fan.
Yeah, absolutely.
Shout out to St. Louis Browns.
Do you need to change your outfit? Is this what is holding us back?
Yeah, should I just watch this with my shirt off?
Put an A's hat on with the Browns jersey.
But the Browns hat is so sick.
It is. It's a cool hat. But it does say STL.
I wish that's true. But
hey,
it's not
the first T-ball team I was on was the Cardinals too. So I mean, this is just a recipe for disaster.
I love the Cardinals uniforms. They're one of my favorite jerseys. That, like, besides the Ace, the Cardinals might be like my favorite jersey. Like the powder blue Cardinals, dude, all their jerseys are just so clean.
I think I've said this before. The powder blue is overdone in baseball. There's only a couple of teams I think that should actually do it, The Royals obviously are one of them. I don't love the
Mhm.
Rangers ones. I do think the Cardinals is good. I think they probably have earned it to wear it, but it's overdone, dude. So many teams do it. It's just
The Phillies is classic. I mean, like, what about the teams that like had it as like their primary? I hate the
yeah. I
Emerson
think
fake run out to the mound. He's literally going slower than a snail. Yeah, he always does that.
all right, we're gonna get out
It's
of the inning. If
rough.
Lawrence Butler just squeezes
Let's
this,
go. Let's go, guys. Only 4 runs.
it's like a slow pitch game. All right, now it's our turn to hit.
We're gonna win. We're gonna score at least 2 here. I promise you guys.
I haven't seen anybody in the chat put their favorite A's and Cardinals player. Someone who played for both the A's and the Cardinals. I'll give you
Dennis
mine.
Eckersley.
Yeah, Eck is a
What
good
is
one, man. Dude, there's a long, long list of guys who have played for both teams. Okay. I'm going to name off a few here just to have some fun. Mark Ellis is one of them. I think people forget that Mark Ellis kind of became a journeyman towards the end of his career, and he played for the Cardinals for a little bit.
What year was that? Like 2011, 2012 ish?
Yeah, it was 2014.
Because he was on the Dodgers for a couple years. Dude, I don't think of Mark Ellis in 2014 playing baseball.
73 games, 180 batting average.
That's crazy. I wouldn't have even thought about that. Bro, the NL literally is capping. Dan Herron, yes.
It's a great one. Okay, we have classic Big Mac here.
Big Mac, yes, sir. Who else? Some more recent guy. The NL is literally clapping every AL team. Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, they are. I mean, you see the standings in both leagues. It's not even close. Like, I'm excited to see what the standings look like come October. McGuire is probably hands down the best like A's Cardinals guy. Like when you think about guys' careers and you think about A's Cardinals, I feel like McGuire is the only one that'll be like remembered like strictly for both. Every other guy will be like a guy mainly known for playing for the A's or mainly known playing for the Cardinals, but he like spent like a blip of his career with the other team. But yeah, Mark McGuire is like the face for A's Cardinals.
I think one of the more recognizable ones and one that had a huge impact on both teams, Jason Isringhausen.
That's an old name.
Yeah, man. He was really good with the Cardinals. And also Mark Mulder was a Cardinal. Shout out to Ricardo Rincon. He was also a Cardinal. But my favorite is obviously Stephen Piscotty. That's not even a question. And there's a lot of great players, man, who play for both of these franchises. Both storied franchises have done so much good in baseball and have won a ton. Yeah, man. Brandon Moss, another one.
Dude, shout out Brandon Moss. I believe the A's and the Cardinals have met in a couple of World Series, if I'm not mistaken. I think they beat us in 31. They beat us like way back when we were in Philadelphia. I know that for sure.
That sounds right.
I don't think we've beaten any of our 9 World Series wins against them. I'm tripping. The 70s teams, I know 72. I know 73 was the Mets. I'm blanking right now. Trevor Rosenthal. No.
Does that even count? Signed a contract with the A's. Got paid.
No, dude, this is just Sam coming at me for coming into his show the other day and asking about Matt Holliday. To be fair, I've done that to everybody's show. I did it to you. I did it to Q and Sammy. I did it to...
Yeah, I ignored your comment.
I saw. I was not happy about it. I went back and watched because I was praying you would answer because I went and got a haircut. And
hey, shocker, Nick Kurtz is on base.
Walk streak starting up again, baby. I was watching it. I went to go get my haircut. And I went back to watch the last like 10 minutes praying that you would answer my question. You just didn't do it. So I was like, we're going to talk about it.
I was saving it for tonight. Yeah.
Exactly. I respect it. A hindsight 2020. I respect
50-20. Wow, that's insane, dude.
2020. Like the 2020 experience, like Justin Timberlake's 2013 album.
Stop. Oh my gosh.
Dude.
All right, let's make some noise here, okay?
Spotify, they dropped this thing where it told you your all-time most listened to artist today. I have 37,777 minutes listening to Justin Timberlake.
Ooh, how do I check that?
Let me send this to you. I'm actually curious what yours is.
It's probably Muscadine Bloodline.
Yeah, some band that I don't listen to.
The greatest country band in all the land.
That's Poison. Rants, talk about A signing Billy Butler in 2015. Dude, shout out Billy Butler. 2015, 2016, A's legend, $10, 3-year, $10 million a year. Just a shitty contract, and they gave him a lot of money after he owned us in the wild card game the past season. Cards got a lot of great players from the A's, but my favorite acquisition was the coach Dave Duncan. That's cool. Shout out Matt Taylor. Thank you for coming. But yeah, Billy Butler, that's one of the bad A's signings. Dan Herron was pretty good and played for both. Dude, shout out Dan Herron.
What a great splitter Dan Herron had. It was just unhittable.
Wait, did you get my text, Rob? Oh, wait, no, I just sent it.
Yeah, I mean, if you haven't sent it.
I thought I pressed send, bro. I got so excited to talk about Billy Butler on the 2015 A's.
Down on strikes. Party of the year. Partying, yeah.
Yeah, partying, yeah. Fun.
My most listened to band is NSYNC. Wow, dude.
That's mine, technically. I know
No.
NSYNC's my second most listened to group all time.
Shout out to Blake, the submariner himself, Pat Neshek. He played for both.
What's up, Blake? Thanks for coming by.
And Soderstrom hits a line shot to the catcher. Gets the runner over.
Yo, oh my God.
Tap to begin. I tapped.
Well, when was your Spotify? It tells you when your Spotify was.
I joined Spotify in 2021.
My account was made in like 2012, but like
it's playing Muscadine Bloodline right now in the background. I've listened to 5,161 songs.
Mine's like about the same. Dude, my one friend Darren had like 23,000 songs listened to.
I mean, some people listen to a lot.
Yo, speaking of A's Cardinals moments, y'all remember when we were playing in St. Louis like 7 years ago? Before we had the designator, before it became universal DH, and Daniel Mengden came up to the plate with the bases loaded in 2 outs, and they just what you think would happen happened. So bad.
I hate that argument. Like, I miss when pitchers hit. It's like, you missed that?
Nah, dude, it was an automatic out. I like how they have the universal DH now.
Yeah, it's so much better for the game. Yeah, my most listened to band is Muscadine Bloodline. Shocker.
How many minutes?
11,000.
Nice. I listened to that much Justin Timberlake last year.
Congratulations. All right, Brent Rooker with a 2-1 count. Let's see if we can drive one and get a run back here.
Please.
He might have went.
No, he didn't. Trust.
He did not. 3-1. Ball.
No, but yeah, I don't miss universal DH. Now that I'm used to it, I don't miss. I like how they have the pitch clock.
You don't miss pitchers hitting.
I don't miss pitchers hitting. I love universal DH. As an AL fan, that's a walk right there, baby. Let's go. Shout out Joey Fatone.
Dude, a walk. Hell yeah.
Peace. Dude, Robbie loves Joey Fatone.
Joey Fat One? Yeah.
Joey Fatone's awesome.
Dustin Fowler. Remember him? Looked like Chris Bass.
Dustin Fowler, dude. No, he's Dustin Fowler, our one prospect. We said he looked like Lance Bass.
Lance Bass. That's what his name was.
Lance Bass.
I'm thinking of Chris Bassett. Sorry. He just shoved against us the other day. All right, Carlos Cortez, let's do some damage, buddy. How about a ball over the short right field wall here, make it 4-3, huh?
I mean, was there a world where we weren't going to get like shut down by Chris Bassett?
That's literally what I told Booney the day before, because he was thinking about taking the under in the game. And I was like, well, they're going to throw an opener. And it seems like, Chris Bassett, like, of course he's going to have a good start against the A's, because that's what former A's do. They have good games against the A's. So
hustle, bro. Fuck.
And I think he is. He just can't run.
I'm sad.
Oh, 4-0 going to the second inning here on Rants Live.
Yeah, but real quick, guys, I want to dive into my first tidbit of St. Louis Browns history, the current Baltimore Orioles. So, did you guys know that the St. Louis Browns were actually about to move to LA and become the Los Angeles Browns. Maybe they would have rebranded. I don't know. In 1941. And this deal was actually supposed to be finalized on December 8th, 1941. What happened the day before on December 7th, 1941? What do you know what
Pearl
happened, Robbie?
Harbor.
Yeah. But anyway, so Pearl Harbor
Yeah.
happened. Anyway, Pearl Harbor happened, and MLB felt like it wasn't going to be safe to have a team out on the West Coast like that. So they decided to stay in St. Louis for another couple years. Bill Veeck almost tried moving him back to Milwaukee, and they would have been the Milwaukee Brewers. But inevitably, they stayed in St. Louis for another 12 years, and then they moved to Baltimore and became the Orioles after the 1953 season. So it really makes you like wonder what would have happened, or like how the relocation timeline would have been, like where different teams might have wound up if like Pearl Harbor didn't happen. Like it really did cause like a huge domino effect when it came to that, and as far as baseball goes, which is kind of crazy to think about.
Dude, Pearl Harbor affected a lot of things on the West Coast. The 1942 Rose Bowl, which is what Oregon State made, feels like the last time they made a Rose Bowl. They actually had to play that game in North Carolina because they were worried about
Crazy.
potential attacks. So it was actually a home game for Duke, but Oregon State still won that game. So yeah, dude,
Yeah.
Pearl Harbor, dude, it affects a lot of sports history, which is, it's very interesting how like wars and sports can kind of go hand in hand. And I'm a dork for that stuff. So
Oh yeah. Well, speaking of that, another St. Louis Browns tidbit: the 1944 St. Louis Browns, that was the only time they ever made the postseason, and that was because
the
of World War
Browns.
II. In World War II, hundreds of players had to go and do military service, go fight in the war. But the St. Louis Browns, they had way less 4F players than everybody else, which really helped them even the playing field, which helped them win the AL. And it came down to the last second, a last day win against the New York Yankees to make them win the American League in 1944 with 89 wins, which was the lowest win total of a pennant winner at that time. So that really evened out the playing field there. They play the St. Louis Cardinals, so they play an all St. Louis World Series, and they called it the Steel Car Series or the Trolley Series. The Cardinals wound up winning in 6, but it's kind of cool how, not cool, I mean, just interesting that the like World War II really helped like even the playing field and allowed a notable, lovable loser like the St. Louis Browns to really take advantage of that and like get to a World Series.
Couldn't agree more.
So yeah, that's like my favorite nugget of MLB history, the 1944 Browns. Yeah, I love JT. You already
Yeah, he
know.
loves JT Ginn. Yeah, it's awesome.
JT Ginn. JT Ginn's dope, bro. Shout out JT Ginn. What an outing he had against the Phillies last week. He brought sexy back, that's for sure.
Yeah. Was it against the Phillies or the Orioles?
JT Ginn? Was it I thought
I'm
it was
pretty
against
sure, I'm pretty sure it was the Orioles there, brother.
Are we sure? Was it not the 12-1 win against the Phillies?
It might have been. You might be right. Well, it was Thursday night, right? Yes, it was, because I was officiating basketball. So yes, it was the Phillies.
That was a fun game.
Yeah, it was great going back to my phone to checking every time they added on more. All right, the lineup flips around for the Cardinals here. It is a 2-2 count to J.J. Wetterholt.
Shout out J.J. Wetterholt.
As we get a nice overlooking view of Sutter Health Park here in West Sacramento.
What a great ballpark, man.
Dude, lots of Cardinals fans. Wow.
Hey, they're a baseball town.
In West Sacramento?
Yeah.
Where's that guy who was on live with us last time when he was talking about how Sacramento would be a good spot for the A's? And I'm like, I literally only see Giants fans, and now I see Cardinals fans. And dude, like the whole first base side is Cardinals fans. This is insane.
Dude, I'm excited to see what the stadium looks like this weekend.
Oh, it's going to be all Giants fans. Because they're the
I bet.
dumb fans who will pay the price to get in there for that. But they're not playing
Yeah,
that great. But I mean, the people of Sacramento are mainly Giants folks, just because when they won those 3 World Series, it just grabs all the casual fans, and that's what winning does. So now all these people who have just stayed Giants fans throughout these years, obviously, and they're AAA ballparkers right here, obviously. So yeah, that's how it was last year too. It was mainly Giants fans in there, but it was packed. So it'll be a
so
fun
was
atmosphere.
Sacramento mainly like A's territory growing up before the Giants went on that run?
It was pretty. I would say it's pretty split, even with the River Cats too, because they were the A's affiliate at one point. For the
That's
actually
true.
most of my childhood, the A's and the River Cats were the AAA pipeline. So
Yeah.
I felt like it built a lot more A's fans when the River Cats were with the A's, just because you could just see the young talent. And a 2-strike base hit here. Now we get to face Jordan Walker again with a runner on base.
Yeah, you're like half a second ahead of me. You said 2-strike base hit right when he
Am
like
I?
hit the ball.
Let's
Yeah.
go, dude. Okay,
That's
now I
not
can
good.
pause.
That's not good.
I can pause. Um,
You're only like
yeah,
half a second. You're only like a second ahead. Like it's not
we're showing
long.
the replay with Stomper on the dugout back there.
Yes.
Okay, now we're showing Kurtz in the runner.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, we're chilling now.
We're locked in. Yeah, I think, with the winning and also the River Cats moving over to the Giants, I think it's just created more of a Giants town. And I mean, you be watching a random A's home game here, and they'll pan to a foul ball in the stands. You'll see 2 or 3 people rocking Giants stuff. It's just kind of how it's always been as A's fans. It's always Giants fans at your games. It's just so funny to me.
Now, would you growing up when they were still the A's AAA affiliate, would you go and see like an A's prospect? Like when you knew there was like a highly rated guy, you would go
Yes.
and like you would go to AAA games?
100%, because my grandpa lived in Sacramento right off of Watt Avenue, and we would go pretty much anytime I got the chance in summer to go, I would go. And that's how I fell in love with Bobby Crosby as a kid, and especially in 2003, his last year in AAA with the River Cats. My grandpa pointed at me and he goes, "That kid Crosby's pretty good." And then he made like a diving play in the hole, because, dude, Bobby was a very good athlete when he was not always injured. And
Yeah.
he made an impact on me right away, and that was pretty cool. It sucks that he won a Rookie of the Year for sure. He wasn't even that good. As Walker hits a ball to left field, Soderstrom's on the track. He's going to get there, and the inning is over. But yeah, I would.
Baby.
We also shout out to Alex. He's probably not watching, but we went to see Yoenis Cespedes was on a rehab stint, and the A's were facing a young guy who was very annoying, and no one really likes him, by the name of Trevor Bauer, before he came up. And this was 2012.
That's cool.
And I think I probably told the story before, but guess who was in the lineup that day for the River Cats besides Cespedes? Name a couple of guys if you could.
Like 20. You're lagging a little bit, by the way.
Oh, you're good. 2012. See if you can guess a couple of guys in that lineup.
You're lagging.
Am I good now?
2012 in that lineup. It wouldn't be like Reddick. No, Reddick was out for a while. Is a guy that was like doing a rehab start with Cespedes?
No.
Sonny Gray.
No. But good guess. In the batting lineup.
Shit. So he was probably a part of like the 2013, 2014 team.
He was a part of the 2012 team as well.
Shit. With Cespedes. It's gonna kill me when you tell me who it was. Was he actually good?
One of them was a hilarious signing, and he never got to the A's.
Manny Ramirez?
Yes, he was one of them.
Who else? Like another legend that you wouldn't think of with the A. Wow. Sorry, dude. It's been like crashing for the last like 2 minutes. So
yeah, it's all good. StreamYard every now and then can play this funny game with you. It did this to Andrew and I yesterday on Online Green. We had to like leave and come back. But the other answer was Brandon Moss, if you can still hear me.
I can hear you. That's cool. Brandon Moss.
Yeah, it was right before he got called up. He was actually tearing it up, and he had a pretty bad day that day, actually. And the Rivercats lost that game. But I remember Manny Ramirez hit a ball that he thought he hit out because he had yet to homer in AAA. He hit a ball that he thought he hit out, and he like stood at the plate and like flipped his bat, and it like didn't even get to the warning track. It was pathetic.
Dude, I would have loved to see Manny play at least one game for the A's. That would have been so funny.
Yeah, I just don't think. I mean, the juice was gone for him. Did he play for somebody else after the A's? Was it like for a small stint for somebody else?
I know he was bouncing around a bunch of like leagues in like different like Hispanic countries, if I remember correctly, like way later. I don't know if the A's was like. I turned it off. Are we winning now? BBQ Slayer, I hate to break it to you, but we are not winning. But your favorite boy, Lawrence Butler, is up to bat right now. 0-1 count. Bottom of the second, 1 out. But soon, guys, we're going to dive into a guy that would have been a great piece to those early 2010 A's teams.
Shout out to Brandon B. Moss during the Billy Currington concert, chugging a beer. And Andrew Taylor, shout out to Big Stud, was like, "Yo, can I get a picture with you, dude?" And he was like, "Yeah." Big Bud Light guy, Brandon Moss. It is, yeah. The 51 in the middle. Am I still lagging? Am I still slow?
No, you're back. We're back, baby. Rants Live is back, but the A's currently are not.
Yeah, who's worse, Butler or Weeks? We talking about Jamal Weeks? Well, we didn't commit to Jamal Weeks. We didn't pay him a lot of money, so
I would say purely for money, Lawrence Butler right now.
Right now, Lawrence Butler is the worst contract in A's history. He's worse than Billy Butler. As Lawrence hits a weak little ground ball to Mason Wynn for out number 2.
Dude,
are we locked in there?
Bad. Yeah, we're locked in.
Okay.
He just grounded out. It sucks that like he just looks so dejected too, which makes me sad because like personality wise,
I make $3.25 million this year.
Lawrence Butler's a cool dude.
Is he?
Yeah, he is.
Hand up. I unfollowed him on Instagram. I can't take it, dude. Like,
really?
He's like shopping with Jacob Wilson's wife. I'm like, go hit the cage, dude. What are you doing?
Oh, you talk about the interview you saw with him and Kate, whatever her name is. That one girl that, yeah, dude, that was a cool interview with her and Denzel and Max Muncy and Jay Willie.
Yeah, all those guys are playing.
Yeah, but did you take tips from her on like them on like face routines and stuff?
No. Did you?
I need to.
Oh, our boy Hernandez is at the plate with a 1-1 count. Oh,
shout out number 2.
Good committed swing there for a foul ball, 1-2.
I miss Jacob. No, dude, they're going to show the hurt play against the Orioles. Dude, I don't want to see this. No, dude, this is a sore subject for me.
Yeah, man, that's...
Just seeing him grimace like that hurts my soul.
It's an awkward play, man. It sucks because it happens a lot to shortstops, though, on dives. You know what's funny is we were talking about Bobby Crosby earlier. Opening day 2005, I believe the A's opened up in Baltimore, and Bobby got hurt that day, I think on a similar play where he was also diving. This was back in the day when opening day was in the middle of the day, and I was in school, wasn't able to watch it. But he got hurt on a play like that, and he was out for a lot of that season.
Are you saying that Jacob Wilson's just going to be the next Bobby Crosby?
No. I mean, I hope not. But shortstop's a tough position, man. Especially when you're diving up the middle like that. A lot of things can happen.
For sure, for sure.
Hernandez hits a hard ground ball to third. Safe. Oh, review it.
Yeah, do run that back. Run that back.
Do I need to pause for a little bit?
You said he's safe right when the did the out call.
Okay. We're gonna challenge it, baby. Let's go.
Okay, Kotze, I kind of like Hernandez now. I don't know if Mia's still here. I know she loves Hernandez, but his hair's kind of drippy.
It is a good
Worse
sign.
than not wearing a sling, though. Yes, that's true, Blake.
What was the official wording on his injury?
Oh, shoulder hyper something. Let me see what
subluxation. I'm a doctor, as you can tell. Subluxation recovery time is what I looked up earlier. So and it said 12 to 16 weeks. But then our guy Matt in our fantasy baseball chat, who is a sports therapist, he was talking about it's not that long. And Hernandez is absolutely safe. So this inning is better continue. If it doesn't, I swear to God.
We never doubted Hernandez, man. I think he should be the everyday shortstop now.
Hey, he is safe. All right. We got ourselves a ball player. Andre Pallante's fucked now. We got the best player in the world on base.
This 2-run shot's about to go crazy.
From Big McNeil, dude? Hell yeah.
Let's go, Unk. Dude, what about that rough play he had against the Phillies? That cost us a game, basically.
Yeah. He's just trying to make a play. He makes a horrible throw. It is what it is, bro. It's just he's been great though. Other than that, he's been great. Yeah.
No, I love him.
His defense definitely is going to be an issue as he ages and as we get into the dog days of this season. But yeah, he's been a good vet, man. Normally when we sign a guy like this, they're horrible. So it's like, I'll take this all the time.
Oh, dude, we can list off so many names of guys like that, like Jesus Aguilar.
Oh my God, dude! And whenever they bring in, just last year, I mean, it was just ridiculous. And the year before that too, with what's his face, Urshela.
I already forgot Gio Urshela was an A. I tried putting that out of my mind.
Just a punch dick hitter. It was just so annoying. Like he never hit the ball hard. It was ridiculous. He had like one big hit the entire time he was with the A's.
Didn't he have a go-ahead? Yeah, he did have a clutch hit. I forget who it was against, but I know he had one. It might have
been like Seattle. All right, come on, Jeff.
He was kind of dope with the Yankees too.
That'll do, Jeffy. That'll do.
Let's go, Unk.
All right, hey, classic A's, 2 on, 2 out. Classic A's. We can never do this with 0 outs.
Yo, that shit that McNeil just did with his hand was really cool. He was like,
dude, they've been doing that all year.
No, it's sick. Do you like when the Zoomers do this? Do you like when the Zoomers do that?
That's what they're doing.
No, but like they put their hand over their mouth and do that.
Yeah, that's what the A's are doing.
I don't even know what it means, to be honest with you. I'm never gonna hear.
I've been joking that it means stinky, stinky, poo, poo, fart, but I hang out with 14 and 15-year-olds for my job, so they tell me all the great lingo. It's fun. I'm hip. I'm cool.
You're hip, Unk.
How do you do, fellow kids?
6'7".
That's done, dude. The kids hate it now. It's over.
6'7's not cool anymore.
No, man.
What's in now?
They're not really saying anything right now.
It's probably a good thing.
Did they still say Saibao? And I hate that one. Saibao is so cringe.
Yeah, that's dumb. I know what that means.
Yeah.
That's stupid. If you could have one player for every batter, who would it be?
One player hit for every batter, who would it be?
On this team, probably Shea.
Yeah, I would probably go with Jeff McNeil.
Reliable, baby. I feel like Shea's the only option right now. How about you, BBQ Slayer? Skibbity Riz, Skibbity Toilet.
Skibbity's dead too, man. Kids don't like it. Yeah, scuba dance is pretty hot, dude. It's tongue Shahur. He's big right now.
Dude, tongue Shahur. I know that guy.
Yeah.
I know Tim Cheese. I know John Pork.
Yeah. Talking about memes here with the runners in scoring position. As Kurt hits a line drive to left field. I'll score.
Sarvis not dead.
Not dead. Not dead. Not dead. Look at Hernandez start the battle. Look at this. We're going to the battle.
I love Hernandez.
We're going to the battle with Hernandez.
I'm so glad Hernandez is going to play every day.
Don't care if he's a little drummer boy in the battle. He's going to war with us.
We're back.
Not
Let's
dead.
go, Curtsy.
Hey, one swing here. We're tied up, baby. And
Let's
you know
go,
what?
Curtsy.
You know what, Andre Pallante? Shout out to Mission Viejo, California. You know what Andre Pallante likes to do, like I mentioned in pregame? He likes to give up the long ball. And I'm feeling a Shea Hey Kid long ball. I'll tell you what, man.
Let's go, Shea Daddy. Dr. Shea. Shea's the GOAT.
Best catcher in baseball as he hacks at a fastball.
I'd rather have John Pork hitting than Butler. Me too, BBQ Slayer. Me too. What about Tim Cheese? You know Tim Cheese, Rob?
Yes.
Tim Cheese. Hey, what's y'all's favorite AI fruit? AI fruit, dude. That stupid AI fruit Love Island that was going crazy for like 2 weeks. Did you ever get those like AI fruit videos on your on your Twitter feed?
No, dude. Anytime I see AI, I just like put not interested, and if it asks me why, I just put AI slop.
Dude, I'm trying to get rid of them.
It's hard.
They're all like
It's
this.
taken over.
They're all the same video. It's all like this fruit. This like strawberry is like cheating on his like banana husband with like an orange. It's like the stupidest shit you'll ever see in your life, and it's all like the same thing. It's so bad.
Oh, did you see the woman at the UCF graduation ceremony talking about like AI is the next industrial revolution? And everyone booed.
Really?
Yeah, she was like, "What did I say?" It's like, "Shut up, dude.
Yeah.
AI's gonna take all these kids' jobs."
Yeah, nobody likes AI slop.
Eat the burgers.
Yeah, dude.
AI. I need a big knock here from Shea. 1 and 2. I need AI to get a knock for me right here. Get down. Get down. Yeah.
Let's go. We don't win on Rants Live. We don't win on Rants Live.
We're still losing, but hey, it's 4-3 ball game. Not dead. Andre Pallante's a bitch.
Let's go, baby. Let's go, baby. Shout out the Browns. Shout out the St. Louis Browns.
shout out to the losers.
They're like the Cubs, but cooler, dude. Imagine if the Browns had won the World Series in 1944. The Cardinals would be somewhere else.
The Browns? Let's go, Shea.
I do think that we'd still get the Orioles anyway. Say like the Browns moved to LA. The Orioles would have just come back in like a different facet. Because the Baltimore Orioles were like a thing at one point. Like
the Colts and the Ravens.
Yeah. Like I'm pretty sure the Yankees were called the Orioles for like a couple of years. I think that they would have just come back as like an expansion team. And then we'd have that, like they'd be the Orioles.
Andre Pallante stinks, bro. This is great. Let's keep getting after this guy.
Then makes you wonder, like, where the Giants and Dodgers go? Probably kind of crazy. Like literally everything. I think if that happens, do the A's go to Oakland and San Francisco area, like, and they don't ever go to Kansas City because they show there's already like a West Coast market.
It's a crazy butterfly effect to think about, honestly. And if the Japanese don't bomb Pearl Harbor, like, how does that change the West Coast dynamic of most things? Do we even enter World War II?
They mess with the wrong people.
Remember when we all tried to watch the game at the Athletic Club in Oakland and they didn't even have the Escape channel?
Yes.
Dude,
that was a fun day. I missed the one guy I was arguing with about Backstreet Boys and NSYNC.
John Drury. Johnny.
Yeah, he's cool.
He's a Yankee fan. Well, kind of. He says he is, but he doesn't ever watch their games.
Do you remember they had the Stanley Cup on? Oh, yeah, wait to ask him to put it on. That place was cool, though.
Remember who didn't the A's win that night? No, they lost.
No, they lost.
But someone had a homer, and it was really random of that person to have a homer. Do you remember who it was?
Oh, my gosh. It wasn't
shortstop.
It was somebody like shortstop, dude. Oh, my gosh. It's one of those idiots that we only had for like a year or two.
Yes. Had no pop. None. And he hit a homer.
Like Aramis Garcia or something? Or like,
no. He was a former Texas Ranger, and he played for the A's.
Oh, Andrus. Yes. Elvis Andrus.
Yes. I said it once. I knew. I was like, once I say Ranger, he's going to know who it is. But yeah, he homered that night, and the A's lost, I think, by a run.
They did lose that night. I remember the food at that place was really good.
Yeah, that's a cool place. They have that like drink deal too. They give you like this really old school Coleman cooler as Soderstrom pops up with a 2-strike count, and the inning is over. But the A's do score 3, which is huge for the agenda.
We're back, baby. We're back,
so back. We never died, actually. We've never been dead before. But that place, the Athletic Club, was really cool. But yeah, pretty pathetic that they couldn't even put on the A's game when you're in the city of Oakland. Pretty on brand for that city, if you ask me.
Shout out In-N-Out, bro.
That one closed. The one that you and I went to closed. So.
Literally the first time I met you.
Yep.
Damn.
Good times, bro. Good times. It's funny now that you're showing your face that I can bring up all these old photos of us. If I can find the dang one from us inside that restaurant.
Oh, the one we were standing with my Mason shirt on. Shout out Mason. Go Patriots.
Yes, bro. Yes. Now, where the hell is it? There it is.
Shout out to Stockton Ports. Hell yeah. Look at that. What studs.
Wow,
what
dude.
Studs.
I'm wearing my L7 weenie shirt, dude.
The Stockton Ports hat.
July 2nd, 2021.
Yes, sir. Dude, I went crazy with the NSYNC dances that day.
That you did.
That was the day I made all those vids pissing off you and Alex. What a fun time.
It was. It was a good time. There's another one, too. All the boys.
That's a good picture.
Yeah,
I love that picture.
All right, last one. This is obviously the GOAT picture, the GNC pick.
Yes, sir.
Tyler Soderstrom.
After went like 0-4 that night. Or was
that
Muncie? No, it was Muncie. Muncie, we asked for a picture after he had a bad
night. Had a bad night, and we still asked him for Soderstrom didn't even play that night, and he was just eating a pizza on the way back to the clubhouse, and he was like, sure, I'll take a picture.
Shout out Sody.
Sody's slowly becoming Lawrence. I don't think it's that bad, but
because my biggest problem with Sody, BBQ Slayer, is it feels like he doesn't hustle sometimes.
There's a lot of times gripe with him from day one.
Yes, and it really clicked with me. Like I didn't really notice it like too much until it was like a couple weeks ago, right? And was it? I might have been against some Aaron. It was just against somebody. Someone like dropped the ball. He definitely could have made. He would have been safe if he like just hustled a little bit more. And ever since that, I haven't like not been able to notice his lack of like effort sometimes, and it kind of bothers me.
But Kotze did say, like, someone asked him about it last year, and he said it's just kind of like he is running his hardest. It just doesn't look like it. And I'm like, maybe he should look like it.
Like, I mean, how many times has a single turned into a double because of how lackadaisical Soderstrom was? I will say he's made a hell of a play. He made that crazy play. I mean, that was a nice play right there. But he's made some crazy plays like last weekend in Baltimore. That crazy catch he had to keep the bases loaded jam to let the O's leave the bases loaded.
Yeah. And his defense most of the time shows up, and there's a reason why he was a finalist for a Gold Glove last year. But there's been times this year where it feels like his range has lacked a little bit. But again, he hasn't played a ton of left field in his life. This is only his second professional year in left field, so I'm okay with him. I do think he's got to relax at the plate a little bit more. He's just such a hacker sometimes, and especially with guys in scoring position, he just gets into the swing mode. You just got to wait for his pitch.
I agree.
I look like
Rob looks like Hogan.
Some people tell me I look like Jeffrey Springs. I know Big Stud has told me I look like Jeffrey Springs. Yeah, I think Big Stud looks like Max Muncy. Shout out to Big Stud. Springs sucks. LMFAO.
Well, I can see that, Andrew.
He looks a little bit like Max Muncy. Yeah. But Andrew's going out the beard now, so not anymore.
Shout out Muncy.
Yeah. At the Tyler Soderstrom poker event, he did not have his finger wrapped anymore, so that was good to see as Mason Wynn lines a single up the middle.
Damn. Nice play, Butler. That was a great play.
Yeah, dude. Way to get your head down, glove down, butt down. Yeah, dude. Wow.
You like Butler's glove?
No, I think he should go to the basics.
Oh, look at me. I'm so flashy. I'm hitting 174.
He's got like an electric type glove.
Oh, sick.
Yeah. His furry, like Grinch looking belt the other day. I'm like, oh my God, bro.
That was strippy.
This is where it rubs people the wrong way when you're playing like shit and you're thinking about your belt. You know, it's like just wear the team given belt and go out there and hit the dang ball, bro.
I thought there was restrictions for what color their gear could be. Robs and Springs look side by side. Let me look up a picture of them.
I'm literally on the mound right now. What are you talking about? This is me left-handed.
Jeffrey, I love typing in Jeffrey and getting Jeffrey Epstein instead.
Is he? I mean, like, I feel like he comes back, he's gonna shave it. He's got baby face, and that's how he looks like, you know, baby face for life over there from Muncie. Yeah, we can definitely see that, dude. Yeah,
right. What do you guys think? Does Rob look like Jeffrey Springs?
He's got a better beard than me, but I can see it. It's the ginge beard for sure. We both got ginge beard. My hair is not red though. I don't have any hair, but when I did, it was black. So
you had black hair.
Dude, it was really dark brown. Yeah. And when I put
That's
product in it, it would look black.
Wow. Let's go, Jeffrey.
We need him to get out of this inning without giving up any runs. Looks like Shea Langeliers is umpiring at first.
No, do you think the Dodgers would still move to LA if the Browns had moved there already? Because they would have moved first.
That's a good question.
Like I assume the Dodgers and the Giants both move like west together still.
I needed that. Thank you.
I agree. I think they move west together, but maybe not to those specific areas.
Well, that's the thing about like the Dodgers and their Brooklyn history too. Are there still? Oh, they're both talking to each other. Okay, thank you, Tyler, for calling them off. Are there still Dodger fans in Brooklyn? Because there's still A's fans in Philly.
Yeah, dude, I saw that one old dude that works at the Phillies games, Frank, whatever his name is. They gave him an A's hat because he grew up a Philadelphia A's fan.
See, bro. Hey, if it don't work out in Vegas, you know, you just get two teams in Philly, bro.
I would like that, honestly.
Well, yeah, for your time zone, you would love that. Yeah.
I mean, it'd be sick, though.
I'd follow the A's to North Korea, dude. I don't care.
Me too.
There we go. Oh, my God, Hernandez, and we're going to get a runner to first and third. All right, cut him. Get him off the team. I'm done. I don't care about the infield.
I hope you're still watching.
It was actually really an E5.
Mia, I know you're a big Hernandez girl.
Oh, my God.
Still watching,
Hernandez,
buddy, I hope you saw that, and I would like to hear your comment.
That's as routine gets. A little bit of an in-between hop. He just doesn't charge the ball whatsoever.
I miss Jacob Wilson, man.
And it just hits off his hand.
Jacob Wilson so much. That was rough. What is with the horrible infield play lately?
We did.
You guys should have a show. We did have a show, actually. If you want to hear it, go on Spotify and type in Rants and Rob.
It's the worst thing you'll ever hear, Hobbs.
Obviously the information is really old, but it was a bad podcast. We were talking about like Disney movies.
The A's were also really bad. It was like kind of 2020 time and then 2021. And then, yeah, it was some rock.
And then the Vegas stuff happened. And it was just kind of like, we figured like it was like, it just kind of like lost interest. Like the fan base kind of split. So like, it just kind of stopped. You below. Leave. I agree, Andrew. He sucks. Hernandez sounds like a name of like an STD or something. Oh, I got the Hernandez.
I got the Hernandez virus. I got on this boat and all of a sudden I'm Daryl Hernandez.
Dude, I'm just gonna call it that new like COVID virus, whatever it's called.
I got the Honda virus after I got the Corolla virus.
I'm just gonna call it the Hernandez virus or whatever.
Yeah, you step in rat shit, you get the Hernandez virus. Oh, we're having fun. This is good time. Good for us, good for baseball. Right, big stud. As Springs gets a swing and a miss from Church. Take me to church.
2-2 count. Dude, I hate that song.
Is it Hosier or Hosier? Regardless, he
idea.
sucks. It's horrible corporate music. I'll take my whiskey.
What's that guy?
Sucks.
That's Sam Smith or what the hell? I don't. That's a strike.
On the
Sit
inside
down,
corner.
buddy.
Okay,
Paint the
Springs.
corner.
Okay, Jeffrey.
Yeah, that's all that guy's music sucks. Sam Smith or whatever.
Horrible, terrible corporate radio play.
That one other annoying song he had. Sleep, you know that? I'm latch. Yeah, I hate that song too.
No. Oh yeah, that was like his first one, right?
Yeah, the song came out like as I was like graduating high school, and I just found it very obnoxious.
Yep, he's fat and sucks. So
He does.
All right, hey, we're on to the whatever fucking inning we're going to. It's 4-3, and
still
we're
life,
looking a lot
everybody.
Looking a lot better. Springs feels like he's settling in here to his start, which is great after that horrendous first inning. Need him to get deep into this ball game as deep as he possibly can. I don't know if he has enough inches to go that deep, if you know what I'm saying. But it'd be nice for the A's to not burn their bullpen game one just like this, because they've run into this issue before where game one of a series doesn't go their way, and then they're having to burn guys, and then by game three, it's a hard row to hoe. So I'm hoping Springs can get through at least 5 tonight, and then we'll see where we go from there. I am curious your thoughts, though, because Michael Stefanik was promoted today. Brett Harris was demoted. That spot on the roster, Rants, has always just been like no one really plays in that spot. So would you rather see a reliever instead of just wasting a bench spot?
I think at this point, yeah. You got to see what some of the guys in AAA can do, like a Nick Anderson.
Yeah, but he's been shelved, I think, for a week. I think he's been hurt. So,
damn. I did not see that, to be honest.
I do think, though, like there's plenty of other guys who have been throwing well. It's just you got to add them to the 40. But this is the thing about, like, if you're gonna have Brett Harris on the 40 and you keep on bringing him up and down and he doesn't do anything for you, like, what's the point of having him on the 40? He's just wasting space out there. As Jordan Walker makes a half-ass dive play on Brent Rooker. What does Lawrence do this next at bat?
Strikeout.
Bomb into the grass.
Bro, I'll take my shirt off if he does that.
Really?
No. Hell no.
Yeah, Nunez DFA. I was going to I thank you for bringing that up, Andrew. He was part of the Mason Miller trade. So the A's are already giving up on one piece of that trade, which is, well, not exactly giving up, but he's not on the 40 anymore. He's probably going to get picked up, I would assume, but we'll see. That was an interesting move. I think there's other guys that they probably could have said see you later to, and we would have been like, yep, makes sense. Like Brett Harris, you know. Tired of that guy.
Hey, what do you think about Kuroda Grauer getting promoted to AAA?
He's done what he's needed to do. I mean, he played in Vegas a little bit last year. Last year, he just didn't drive the ball whatsoever. His slugging percentage was really bad. And this year, he has been driving the ball. He's been getting those extra base hits. So good for him. Hope he keeps it up because, look, man, like I mentioned on Alon Green yesterday, the future at third base and second base is pretty wide open for Leo, for Kuroda Grauer, for Tommy White. There's a lot of guys in this organization who can make some noise here. So we'll see how it goes.
Yo, actually, real quick, I want to read off my tweet from a couple days ago talking about what I predict like a 2028 A's lineup will be. And I want you guys to give me your opinions on this. Let me find this.
I agree.
So, first base, I got Nick Kurtz. Second base, Max Muncy.
Bold.
Third shortstop, Jacob Wilson. Third base, I have Leo there. Then I have catcher, I have Shea Langeliers. Warrant, I think this is 2028. I don't think he'll be here much longer after that. Left field, I got Tyler Soderstrom. Center, we got Geloff. Right field, we got Henry Bolte. And then DH, we got Brent Rooker. What do you think about that prediction? Obviously, it won't be 100% right, but like
you said Muncy at second.
Yes, I feel like that's just could be me having faith that Muncy will figure it out and he'll actually start to hit again, because I do have a lot of hope for him. And I don't like, obviously we know how he is defensively at third base. I trust Geloff Well, I trust Leo DeVries there more than I would trust Muncy, or even if they do Geloff there too. Like it wouldn't matter to me. I just don't want him at third base because of defensive purposes. He kind of scares me there. Where Lawrence Rants?
Yeah, where is
I
he?
don't know.
In your idea, where's Lawrence? Is he a fourth outfitter? You're going to pay like $16 million for a guy to ride Pine?
I mean, he'll probably still be on the roster, right?
This is what I was going to say. That is exactly what I was going to say. I think Leo plays better at that was an odd gesture by the umpire. Wow. Did he just tell the pitcher to go suck it?
Dude, the ego. Tommy White at third would be sick too.
But I think Tommy needs to improve immensely over there with his glove. But I mean, he can't play first. It's locked up until Kurtz signs somewhere else. But Leo, I feel like just plays better at second. I think more athleticism can be shown at second base. Getting after little bloop hits, he can get after those. You can show more range at second base. I think his arm will play a little bit better over there. It's really just about if Max Muncy doesn't develop, what do you do at third? So I don't know, man. Leo is obviously a part of the future. Max Muncy, this is a big year for him to really solidify himself. And obviously the injury sucks for him, but I don't know. And Hobbs makes a good point here about swapping Leo and Jacob. I don't know if they will actually do that. I think it's the right call to make Leo the actual shortstop because his athleticism is better than Wilson's, as Zach Geloff grounds into a 6-4-3 double play to end the inning. I think Jacob would be a fine second baseman. His dad, Jack, as well, very good utility infielder, could play a lot of different spots. So, it's in the family blood. I don't know how well received that would be for, locking up your shortstop for so many years and then being like, hey, we got this 20-year-old kid. He's going to take your spot now. So I'm not sold that they'll have Leo at short. They've already tried him at third base in Midland. I think they'll probably try him at second base at some point as well. So, yeah.
No, he couldn't play outfield, could he?
We don't need him. We literally don't need any more. We're good on outfielders. Okay.
Yeah, that's a good point.
I keep on seeing the A's are going to draft AJ Garcia, the outfielder from Virginia, which he's a great ball player, dude. He's awesome. He's very smooth out there. I would be fine taking him, but it's hilarious. We just took Davin Taylor. We just took, Gavin Turley pretty in high rounds. So it's you just drafted a couple of outfielders, and Gavin Turley so far is not panning out. But Taylor is. So it's do you want another one? I mean, I guess you could. You can't ever. There's 3 spots out there for him. Someone could play somewhere. But, yeah. Wilson should move to second, but they won't do that. I think he's at short for good. Yeah, I agree there for sure. And BBQ Slayer tier. What's a crazy scenario where some of these guys aren't in here at 28? So, yeah. What's your idea there if some of these guys aren't around by 28, Rance?
I mean, most likely I would feel like it depends on what happens this year. Like you said with Muncy, I feel like if Muncy doesn't really pick it up, I could see him being a good trade piece in 27 before they really move to Vegas. He's probably the one that's the most likely to get dealt of this young core. But I mean, if that's the case, then that just keeps one of the spots open, and then you put Leo probably at third, and then you have, let's see. I'm trying to think through this in my head right now. Unless I'm forgetting somebody, because then you would put would you put Geloff back at second? I kind of like Geloff in the outfield. I know some people don't like it.
It's an interesting thought. I think Geloff's open to anything. So I don't think it really matters where he ends up. I would like to have Geloff as part of this future going forward if he continues to play well. Too. It's still early in this season as well. This hot spurt can cool off at some point. I hope it doesn't. But, yeah, man, there's still a long way to go till 2028. The boys may not even play baseball next year. So
that's going to be rough, dude.
Cautiously optimistic about that. Hopefully, I mean, they did meet today, right? The Players Association and MLB.
The first initial thing.
Just kind of saying both sides of their story and just trying to plead their case. So hopefully, getting started early is a good sign. But if there's no baseball next year, man, I'm going to be pissed because I'm going to be living in the Sacramento area, and I would love to be able to go to a lot of A's games their last year in Sacramento. But if it don't happen, it don't happen, man.
BBQ Slayer, what's your ideal look if, say, if like a Muncie's gone, or like in your opinion, like who is more likely to be gone? I want to hear your opinion or anybody's opinion really in the chat. I love talking about like the bright A's future that we have. Ideally, and as far as like the pitching staff goes, ideally we have the whole Arnold jump weigh in that rotation there. And I tweeted that, and some people were like, "What about Ginn? What about those guys?" I didn't honestly like go that far to think about that. I was more so trying to highlight like the young prospects that we have in the farm system. But yeah, I mean, if Ginn can still be serviceable like he is, I could see him as like a bottom of the rotation like guy. And I'm sure we'd have like a veteran guy in there because I feel like every good rotation he's like a vet. No, but like if everything goes well with this young core and they continue to develop properly, obviously it's not a guarantee. Like I don't see why this team is not like a World Series contender by the end of the decade, like a serious World Series contender. Can you hear me, Robbie?
Yep.
Okay, just making sure. Just
I am trying to figure something out here to try to get
no
that
rush.
thing up, but we'll see.
But yeah, what do you guys think about the A's roster moving forward? And like, what do you guys want to see? Somebody that maybe we're not really talking about that much. Like, I know we've talked about Tommy White. We've talked about DeVries and all those guys that are like fringe AAA guys that we can see getting called up here in the next couple of years. I think Butler's gone by 2028. I mean, I love Butler. I wouldn't be shocked if he wasn't. I just don't know how we're going to get rid of him with how much money we're paying him. That's the only problem that's like holding us back.
And it just gets worse and worse each year. You just keep on adding more and more money for him. So it's the way they did that contract is just you look back at it now and it's just so silly, bro. Like, why did we do this?
Yeah. I get that's the new trend now. You pay your young guys, you get them on cheaper deals for longer, but damn, it's just unfortunate that's not panning out right now. But I was told that we were made to pay him. The MLB made us pay Lawrence Butler, allegedly, which isn't true. Just a stupid take. I know he's not listening, but I just want to put him on blast for saying that. Because yes, we would love. The MLB made us pay him this much money to hit below the Mendoza line. Would there not be a grievance if that happened? Honestly, like there would totally be a grievance with something like that, right? Making us pay somebody that suck, like. It just seems too perfect for all these key guys to still be here and work out. No, yeah, of course. It's obviously not going to go that way. And that's like, we're talking like perfect scenario.
I mean, who's the one who just tweeted out like, "Oh, this is what the A's 2025 lineup is going to look like," and it's just like,
yes, oh my gosh, y'all, let's read that. That'll be fun while we're in between innings. And we're honestly in a way better situation now than we were in this hypothetical lineup.
Sorry, honey, the money ball stays on during sexy time.
So on January 5th, 2022, guys, they tweeted what the A's projected 2025 lineup was. This is, mind you, for context, this is right after we traded Chat. Like, this is right after we blew up everything. So the 2025, they have catcher Sean Murphy, first baseman Matt Olson, second baseman Max Muncy, third baseman Chapman, shortstop Nick Allen, left field Geloff, center field Ramon Laureano, right field Soderstrom, DH Lawrence Butler. This pitching rotation is even crazier, guys. Frankie Montas, Sean Manaea, James Caprillion, Cole Irvin, AJ Puck, and then our closer Lou Trevino. Dude, that's a horrible team. That's just like they're just like old and like washed at that point. That pitching lineup is so suspect. I don't like that at all. Like, I feel like we're in a way better spot now than whatever that is.
I mean, the Matt Chapman thing too. It's like they were never going to keep both of Olson and Chapman. It was just not possible. I mean, they tried to keep Chapman. I don't think they ever actually offered Olson, and Chapman said no. I mean, he made his money. He's done a good job, but padding his pockets, even though he's really not even that good of a player. It's funny how he's pretty much been on hype his entire career.
Yeah.
It's just like, well, next year he'll cut down the strikeouts, and he never does. Well, next year he'll hit for more average, and he never does.
His defense carried him. I mean, I used to love him so much because of like.
I mean, yeah, his defense saved us so many times, but it's just like his offense got a little bit better, in his early younger days with the A's, but it was still just not exactly where you wanted it to be. As Butler hits a drive to left field, but it'll be caught before the warning track by Fermin.
Oh.
Hey, it's only the fourth inning. The boys have a lot of time here. Buddy, I was trying to pull up that Matt Holliday trade graphic because I wanted to get into that here in a little bit, but I don't think it's on here. So we'll go without it. But yeah.
I mean, we can definitely talk about Matt Holliday on the 2009 Oakland A's. That's what everybody wants to talk about here.
Yeah, dude.
That lineup is crazy.
That team is crazy. That the amount of random guys that you could assemble for the A's too. It's just like they normally don't assemble that kind of team, and they did. So it was pretty hilarious.
And like half those guys didn't make it to the end of the season.
No, because they're all old and washed up. I agree.
Hey, Billy, thanks for coming by. They should DFA Estes instead of Nunez. I agree. Estevez for the rest of us.
Yeah, they should have. I think that's going to be a mistake. But Nunez is young, young arm.
As we have Hernandez up to bat, the Hernandez virus. Dallas showing his pitching.
Yes, 1,000%. I was more of an Olsen guy just because he showed that he definitely grew his game as he got into his veteran years as an A. And it's like at first the knock on him was like he may not be able to hit left-handed pitching. Okay, then he did that. Okay, then it was like, well, he may not always be able to hit the ball to the opposite field. Okay, he started to do that. And he was always really good at first base, even though they played Yonder Alonso over him over there. And he just got better. He got better and better and better. I don't think Chapman was on the same trajectory as him. So it's great that we have Nick Kurtz now, but I still see the things that Matt Olson's doing with the Braves. And I'm like, yeah, dude, I mean, he's a great ball player. And I'm happy that he's back home and he's having a great career. But yeah, I don't. It sucks for like Braves fans because they went from Freddie Freeman to him. And unfortunately, that it still is a drop off. But like, it's pretty good drop off if you ask me.
Yeah, he's a beast. I mean, I always loved Ollie. I mean, I was always more of a Chapman guy just because I was so infatuated with his defense. But if you had to ask me to pick who to pick, who we should have kept long term, I also agree it would have been Olsen. He was just way more valuable for the team.
Yeah.
Just his offense and his defense was overall better, even though I loved Matt Chapman. Like, I get it for sure. What would that Holiday trade look like right now? Schwarber? Who is?
Are you saying like if Kyle Schwarber came to the A's and is that what you're asking? Like if we got like a Schwarber level player, I think Schwarber's probably a little bit better than Holiday was. I don't know though.
Oh, Tarman, look who it is. Thanks for coming by, Tarman. You're gonna call me Unk now. Shout out Tarman though. That's my guy. I love Tarman.
But let's get into this Matt Holliday trade, okay? Because this was in 2009. It was pretty unprecedented for the A's to bring in a player like this, right? And
yeah,
Rants, do you have the 2009 A's roster ahead of you as Jeff McNeil weekly grounds out to the pitcher for a quick inning?
Let me bring this up. It's in my history because I've spent so much time on this baseball reference page. So, the 2009 A's
not a Cardinals hat. It's
not a Cardinals hat, you imbecile. If you were here on time, you would know what I'm talking about, Tarman. I love you, Tarman. You're still the GOAT, though. This is the St. Louis Browns, the best baseball team that ever played in St. Louis. The now Baltimore Orioles, the team that runs the Beltway, not the Nats like your team. But anyway, the 2009 A's at catcher, we have Kurt Suzuki, 25 years old.
Manager
then we
now?
have first baseman, 38-year-old Jason Giambi coming back after years with the Yankees.
God, that was brutal.
Then we have 32-year-old Mark Ellis at second. Then we have 34-year-old Orlando Cabrera at shortstop, 2004 World Series champ. Then we have 2002 World Series champion with the Angels, 33-year-old Adam Kennedy playing third because Chavez couldn't stay healthy.
Hey, Adam Kennedy could rake, though, because that dude could hit.
That's true. I know. And then at left field, we got 29-year-old Matt Holliday, the center of attention here.
He loved it there.
We got Ricky Jr. and Rajai Davis at center field. And then we got Ryan Sweeney, 24 years old at right field.
Sween dog.
And then we got at DH, the man, the myth, the legend himself, Jack Cust.
Yeah. All right,
Dude,
who was coming off the bench on that team?
I mean, we got Bobby Crosby, got Scott Hairston, Cliff Pennington, Derek Barton. Oh, yeah, another guy we got to talk about here. We got 35-year-old Nomar Garciaparra.
Yep, dude. I remember him very well as an A. I remember his return to Fenway Park. It was a standing ovation for maybe a minute. It was incredible. And I think he got a base hit in that game as well. But that was crazy, okay? We had, in our lifetime here as A's fans, just so many random veterans just popping onto the A's at the end of their career. So it's like, yeah, Garciaparra was an A. Who remembers that? Oh, Mike Piazza was an A. Who remembers that?
If only Piazza, because Piazza was 07. Imagine if
he was a little bit earlier.
On this team.
It's this little era in between the ALCS team in 06 and then all the way through 2011. It was just like the A's put together the most random rosters every single year. And you mentioned Ryan Sweeney on that team, dude. I loved Ryan Sweeney. I thought he was going to be a really good ball player. He just never developed anything for a power bat. He never hit for any homers. Good athlete, though. Played a good right field, but just never really hit for any power. And that was always his downfall. But Matt Holliday in left field. I will never forget the giveaway jersey. Hey, Tarman, thank you so much. And that sucked, by the way.
Shout out Tarman. Thanks. I love you.
When they gave away his jersey, okay, it had the Orange Crush logo on the left shoulder and, of course, the elephant on the right. It was an iconic giveaway jersey. It was forest green. And I remember pretty much through like 2014, people still rocking that jersey at the Coliseum.
Matt
well
Holliday.
After he was gone. Yeah, he didn't play a full year with the A's, and people were still rocking the Matt Holliday giveaway jersey because for the A's, it was a big deal to get him, but he hated it there in Oakland. Tell us who we gave up to get Matt Holliday.
Christian Gonzalez, but he is the big name that everybody likes to talk about.
Carlos Gonzalez.
Carlos Gonzalez. Sorry, I'm thinking about the Patriots cornerback, Carlos Gonzalez,
the Duck.
Yes, sir. I know you love the Ducks.
Cargo was a part of that deal, which was
we gave up Cargo, Greg Smith, and then Houston Street.
Houston Street. Are you even an A's fan?
Yes, dude. I'm bad at pronouncing names. I'm sorry.
Okay, Houston Street won a Rookie of the Year, and Greg Smith actually threw a lot of innings for the A's. He had one hell of a pickoff move. He was a lefty. He wore the stirrups. It was really cool. He was not very good, but he had a really good pickoff move. That was like his one calling. And I was kind of sad to see him go in that trade. But Cargo, that is the one that haunted us because Houston Street was solid in his career. The A's always found closers, though. It didn't really matter. But Cargo was the big one, man. That's what pained everyone in that trade because then what did the A's end up doing? They traded Matt Holliday away for who?
We traded him for Clayton Mortensen, Shane Peterson, and Brett Wallace.
Yeah, dude. Brett Wallace was the centerpiece.
Out of here, Carmen.
Brett Wallace was the centerpiece of that trade. And he was like, oh, the A's got this amazing prospect for Matt Holliday. But, like, no, the A's were, behind the eight ball because Holliday clearly hated it in Oakland. He never wanted to be there. He then puts it in a trade clause for the rest of his career to never get sent back to the A's. And honestly, screw that dude. He's an asshole. His family's a bunch of pricks. And I hope Oklahoma State baseball suffers, even though they're playing really well right now, because his brother's the head coach there. But Tim Street and Houston Hudson.
Yeah.
And, yeah, just an update on the game. The A's do have a bit of a pickle here. Mason Wynn's at the plate with first and second. Nobody out here for 87 pitches. Hasn't even gotten an out in the fifth here. Is Mason Wynn fouls the ball off. But that Matt Holliday trade, man, I think it was that 2009 team was so funny because Gio Gonzalez was on that team. The A's used to rock that black jersey with the white athletics font across the front.
Yeah,
I thought
dude.
that jersey was sweet as a kid. As I've grown older, I've kind of like gone off of it a little bit. But that era of A's baseball was just chaotic because they weren't any good. I remember very vividly Orlando Cabrera having an on-field team meeting after batting practice, and someone like from Comcast Sportsnet like videoed it, and like he was fired up talking about like we had to play better, like we're a bunch of veterans, we should be better than this. And they didn't. They sucked. That team was horrible. Dude,
JK-47 warming up.
Yeah, man. Jack cussed on that team. I think. What are your thoughts? What did you think about Jack Cust as an A? Because I have my own.
I mean, he was probably like one of the few, like while he wasn't like the best, like he was like one of those few bright spots for those like shitty A's teams. Just like this big fat guy that just raked. Like he was just kind of funny.
And anytime they put him out in the field, he would drop a routine fly ball.
Gio
I think it was like
Gonzalez, yes,
every
sir.
time. Yeah, Gio Gonzalez was on that team. He was young with the A's. And I remember that game, I believe it was against Minnesota. The A's were down a ton. Gio Gonzalez gave up a ton of runs in that outing. And that's when he was a hothead, dude. He would like throw things in the dugout and he would get really pissed. He had a really bad outing, but it's a pretty classic A's game. They came back and won that game. I believe.
You know who hit a grand slam in that game?
Was it?
It was Matt Holliday.
It was Matt Holliday. I was like, it wasn't Matt Holliday's like, that was like his second homer with the A's. It took him forever to hit a homer with the A's.
Yeah, he was a bum.
Yeah, I remember I like made the freshman baseball team in my high school, and there's like maybe two other A's fans on the team, and I wasn't really friends with these guys, but Jonathan Camella was one of them. He's a prick. Hope you're doing well, buddy. And him and I were actually talking about it because he was a catcher and I was a pitcher, and he was like, "Dude, Holliday still hasn't homered with the A's," and I'm like, "Yeah, this is looking like a classic bad A's trade," and it was. So it's just hilarious how these things work out. Like they tried to get a corner piece, like elite all-star type player, and he's like, I hate this place.
Dude, the pitching stuff on this team is nuts too. They're all like young guys.
Oh, we got him picked off. Throw it ahead and tag him back. Run him back. Throw it ahead. Run him back. Tag him. Got him. Okay, runner still gets a second, but hey, that's a big out. It's a huge out.
I'll take that. We'll take that. Dude, the funny thing is our oldest pitcher in this lineup, on this A's lineup, is Dallas Braden at 25, which is so funny considering just the batting lineup is so old.
That's true, dude. And you kind of forget that, like Dallas Braden, he was with the A's for quite a bit, and obviously the perfect game comes a year later than that. And this is a good question from Andrew. Who knows more about the A's? Me, I think probably you, just by maybe barely a little bit, but I think you're a lot better with stats than I am for sure. But I remember like very specific moments with a lot of players. And I can name a lot of random A's players, dude. I can go all night doing this stuff. I love it. Because the A's have because during the Billy Beane like peak era of like, hey, we don't have any money. We're never going to spend on a guy. Every single year it'd be like a completely different roster. Every single year it'd be a completely different group of guys. Maybe a couple of guys who stayed from the year before. Like Coco Chris was around for a while. Like he was a seasoned A.
Chris.
And like Rajay Davis was around for a little bit, right? And like Derek Barton was there. He sucked. Ryan Sweeney was there for a little bit. Jack Cuss was there for a little bit. But it was always just like a handful of different guys every single year. Yeah, dude, Hanahan. What a great third baseman. Horrible hitter. But just one of those guys, dude. I don't know about top 10 favorite, dude. He was one of the most frustrating guys because it was either like, oh, random Wednesday afternoon, he'll hit 2 home runs. Okay, cool. But then like, oh, the A's are, closing in on 500. And he'd be like, hey, you need a big first inning hit at a Jack Cuss. And he would strike out with the biggest uppercut swing of all time. It was insane, dude.
But yeah, dude, I want to read you this 2009 A's starting rotation real quick. So we got 21-year-old Trevor Cahill, 21-year-old Brett Anderson, 25-year-old Dallas Braden, 23-year-old Gio Gonzalez, shout out Tarman, 22-year-old Vin Mazzaro, and then 24-year-old Josh Outman.
Dude, Josh Outman, another guy who wore the stirrups, man. Yeah. Good lefty. Not really, but Um,
And they had Andrew Bailey closing, dude. Like, this rotation is so young.
yeah, I mean, that's what
Craig
the A's
Breslow in there too.
never say no, Breslow. That's what the A's were built off of, was with young pitching. They always had that, like, hey, our pitching is young. We just got to wait for some of our younger guys to come through. And they, of course, traded away Carlos Gonzalez, who was the main young guy to come up. But yeah, dude, it's just it's crazy how many guys they just rotated through when they had good young pitching. And this is exactly it, dude. They had so many bad fielding outfielders. Like Coco couldn't throw the ball. KD was a horrible outfielder. He couldn't throw the ball. Rooker's a terrible outfielder. Jack Cuss was a terrible outfielder. Connor Jackson, he was an A for a little bit. He was a horrible outfielder. It's just so funny how they used to value guys, and they just be like, he's cheap. Let's get him. You know?
Yeah, that's like peak Moneyball garbage, dude. I'm so glad hopefully we're moving away from that.
Yeah, I hope so. Because that 2006 team, and when you think about it, was such an outlier for the A's in that time frame, because the 2000 to 2004 era was good A's baseball, right? They weren't very good in 05. They get it back in 06, and they had like Swisher, Frank Thomas, Mark Kotze. They had a lot of good players on that team.
Marco
Scudero. Hey, Jeffrey Springs gets out of it. That's huge.
His night is probably done. Let's go.
But those teams were like, that 2016 was so randomly good, and like they had like Chad Godin coming out of the bullpen, and they make it to the ALCS. They don't win a game in that ALCS, but they have a really great year. And then after that, it was like 07, 08, 09, 10, 11, all bad. They were so bad those years.
Nobody expected them to just fall off like that.
Yeah, and it was just and that's why the 2012 year is such an anomaly, and like that's why it's so crazy. It's like some people still to this day call it one of the best A seasons of all time, even though they didn't have any postseason success whatsoever, because it was just so random. They did the exact same formula that they've been doing since 2007, where they just get a bunch of random guys and they're just like, let's see how it plays out. Let's see if fourth outfielder Josh Reddick's going to have a good year, and he does. And then they signed Cespedes, and it's just like, okay, maybe they'll have something here
together. Yeah.
Yeah. And the big acquisition of 2012, remember who it was? Shortstop.
2012.
He was starting shortstop in the playoffs, left-handed hitter.
Shit.
Made a huge base running error in Game 4 of the ALDS.
Fuck, dude, why am I horrible at this? Horrible base running error in the ALDS.
That was bold to keep Springs in there, but got the job done. Pulled the right string there. It was Stephen Drew. Yes. He was the big acquisition in 2012, and he really didn't even make that big of an impact. He was good on defense for sure, because I think the other option is obviously Cliff Pennington. And yeah,
that's another guy. Another great number 2 shortstop.
Dude, it's funny because Dallas Braden just mentioned him during the perfect game. Threw probably the hardest ball thrown by any A that day from shortstop to first on that last out of the game. He threw it 97 miles an hour across the diamond. Yeah, Dallas Braden only threw like 90 a few times in his life. So
shout out Derek Barton too.
Yeah, dude. Shout out to D-Bar, one of my least favorite A's of all time. Yeah, big Stephen Drew.
Shout out Drew Jones.
All right, how about Amazing A's grape? How about Nick Kurtz hits a homer here, okay? How about a big homer?
Let's win a game.
Let's tie this thing up in the bottom of the 5th here. We're about almost 2 hours into this stream. This has actually been kind of a slow-paced game, not going to lie to you.
Yeah, we're just vibing right now.
A lot of base runners tonight.
Thank you, everybody who stuck around and just watched the game with us and just BS with us talking about garbage, Talk about Matt Holliday. And soon we can talk about Stephen Piscotty, a more wholesome moment in an A's Cardinals crossover history.
Yeah, man, that's really awesome, because what the Cardinals, they're a classy organization, man. They have really classy fans for the most part, as Kurtz hits a ground ball right into his shift up the middle for an out. And Steven's mom obviously was diagnosed with ALS, which is also known as Lou Gehrig's disease, and he needed to get traded, right? He needed to come home. So obviously the A's or the Giants, since Steven was from Pleasanton, which is my hometown. Steven went to Stanford. He needed to come back home to be closer to his mom. The Cardinals ended up trading Steven to the A's, and it's just classic because Steven was actually a very solid player for the Cardinals, and I'm sure they did not really actually want to move on from him, but they granted his wishes, which was great, and he got to come to the A's. So in December of 2017, right when the A's are getting good and they just, they kind of land a very impactful outfielder into their group that, honestly, they needed a good right fielder too on that team. And they ended up trading Yairo Munoz and Max Schrock. Did those guys amount to anything?
No.
So great trade for the A's. And even when you're, basically backed into a corner like St. Louis was, the A's still don't give up anything good, which is like incredible. And Yairo Munoz at the time was kind of like, well, he might be pretty good, but he ends up not doing anything. And this was great because Steven gets to come home to his mom and he gets to be closer to his family. And she does end up passing away from ALS because it is an incurable disease. So this is what I wanted to bring up to you guys, because ALS also hits home for me and my girlfriend. Her dad passed away from it. So if you guys are interested, you guys can go to alscure.org, or you can go to iamals.org, or you can go to the big one, which is just als.org, and you guys can donate to research so we can put in more money into how we can find a cure for this thing, because it's a really terrible disease. Your mind stays intact, but your body just deteriorates, and it's really, really sad to see a family member do that and go through that. So if you guys are generous, you're feeling good, throw $5 their way. It goes a long way. If everyone does it, it can make a lot of differences. We've lost a lot of good people to ALS. And June 2nd is actually Lou Gehrig's day, so the MLB will be celebrating that, and we're going to be trying to find a cure. Stephen Piscotty is a great dude, man. I got to run into him when he was actually back with the A's on their AAA team, and they were in Round Rock, and I got to go meet him and talk to him a little bit. Just a Class A individual, great dude, and I'm glad he got to be an A for a little bit. Turns out to be one of my favorite A's. He had a lot of great moments for this team in 2018. Tons of clutch homers. Even in the 2020 season, in the short year, he had that huge comeback against the Giants. Trevor Gott had a huge homer against him. So,
yeah, that was sick.
Guys are feeling generous, man. Go ahead and donate to the ALS Foundation, and let's try to find a cure for that thing, man. Shea Langeliers strikes out.
We need to find a cure for this curveball, too.
Dude, I didn't realize Andre Pallante was this nasty. It just didn't feel like he had this kind of a breaker.
This is very frustrating. How was it meeting Steve and Piscotty? Did you tell him obviously you probably told me you went to the same high school and stuff.
That's how I got his attention. So he was a senior when I was a freshman. So unfortunately at my high school, you weren't allowed to take baseball PE as a freshman. But I got to as a sophomore, and he came back from Stanford to work out with the baseball team. And we were doing like a pool day that day. And he was still pretty skinny, obviously young kid playing third base at Stanford. He was a shortstop at Amador. He also pitched, and then he played third at Stanford, and then he was drafted as an outfielder. So he's a pretty athletic dude. And if this picture will ever load, this is me and him at the Round Rock Ballpark. Shout out to Stephen Piscotty, man. What a great
Are you wearing
dude.
his jersey?
No, Brittany was, because I thought it'd be cool for her to wear it. And she got to talk to him a little bit too. They got to share their experiences, with losing a parent to ALS. And he was such a great dude, bro. Like, he wasn't playing that night. It was definitely the end of his career. It's funny because I don't know if A's fans remember Zach Neal at all, but he was a kind of a journeyman reliever for the A's. He started some games. I saw him in Round Rock, and I was all like, yo, bro, like, I would love to see you back in the major leagues. I think you have it. Like, you showed you can do it before, and I would love to see you back with the A's. He actually did sign back with the A's, and he came back into the major leagues. He follows me on Instagram, which was really cool. And Steven came back, and I kind of said the same thing to him. I'm like, hey, man, I'll see you back in the bigs. And his response was not nearly the same as Zach Neal's. He was kind of like, yeah, well, we'll see. So he knew it was over. And I think he was just trying to squeeze out his last ounce of baseball. He didn't play that night, but you know what he did? It was – it's cool in Round Rock because you can watch all the players walk onto the field. I got to see Jacob Wilson like up close and personal that night as well. He was literally 2 feet away from me that night. He's right there. And it's really cool out there. There's a couple of Cardinals fans that came down. They had like the Stephen Piscotty Cardinals bobblehead. And they're like, can you please sign? He was like, yes, of course. So he was saying hello to everybody. He was just a class act individual. And I'm so happy that he was an A because it's a really good family, really nice family. Just That's Pleasanton in the nutshell right there. So I'll quit my rambling. This is your show. So yeah.
No, you're going go on all you want. So you like screamed at him. You're like, I went to whatever Valley High School, and he's like, oh, that's cool. Me too.
I was like, Steven, I went to Amador. He was like, what's up? So it was cool. Yeah. We talked about, baseball a little bit. And I did mention that time. I was like, hey, man, I saw you working out in the Amador pool when I was a sophomore. And we were all kind of like starstruck. We're like, dude, this is the guy who goes to Stanford. This is insane. Like, it's pretty rare to like be around a D1 athlete who's, just went to your high school. So it's pretty cool.
Yeah, we don't have that at my school.
And I was skinny little Robbie trying to get out of a pool, dude. I was struggling that day, dude. I hated those workouts, man. I'm like, I'm just a middle reliever. Like, why do I have to do this?
Dude, you're a middle reliever. You're like you're
I was a submarining middle reliever.
Damn, that's cool. Christian Pache, oh Lord. Talk about another dud. Dude, I was so hyped for him too. I need Andre Ethier to be acknowledged, dude. We always show some love to Andre Ethier.
He was almost an A. He should have been, actually.
Dang. Shout out Andre Ethier.
Good career from him as a Dodger. All right, we're going into the 6th inning here. It is
Military Appreciation Night. God bless the troops.
On Wednesday it is. So that's tomorrow. Yeah, shout out to the troops. Thank you guys for your service. If there's any military academy folks in our comments, please give us a fist in the air or an American flag. That'd be sweet. But yeah, man, the A's need to get something together here. Pallante has settled in as JK47 is on the bump.
Bang, 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 bang.
He is 0-1 with a 1.84 ERA, a whip lower than 1.
Dude,
the goatee is looking good tonight.
Bro, okay, I've been thinking this every time I see him pitch. Does he not look like Dan Campbell?
Dude, that's a really good comparison, actually.
I see it every time. I don't know if Joe Kuhnel's goatee's in here, but like this
listen, man.
I got some kneecaps.
I got half an ass cheek and one kneecap.
Oh, look at his pitching line. Look at Spring's pitching line. 5 innings, 7 hits, 4 runs, 4 earned runs.
Milton Bradley was the ultimate hothead. If you're an old-time A's fan, dude, you remember the Milton Bradley blow-ups. Ken Maka had to hold that guy back so many times.
Dude, that guy caused so many problems, so many places.
I think he's been in jail a few times since. He's just always been a hothead, but he had his moments, man. He had a couple of nice moments for the A's, actually.
I feel like he's mainly known for his time in Seattle, right?
Is he?
He was all over the place. I feel like he had
because no one wanted to keep him because he was such an asshole.
He went to jail too. Yeah,
I think he's been arrested a couple of times. Yeah, probably for throwing a water cooler.
He's 48 right now.
You think JK looks like Liam Hendricks? I think Liam is way uglier. I think Liam Hendricks is way uglier. Like not even close.
No, dude. Did you see Joe Kuhnel at Soderstrom's thing last night? He was dripping out.
Yeah, dude. He had the cross necklace, and his is nice. I think mine is a little bit nicer than his. Not gonna lie. Shout out to my girlfriend Brittany for getting me that. But yeah, dude, he was looking good, man. The goatee's looking good. He's got the classic dad beer gut. I just love it, dude. Like, I can't believe this guy's a major leaguer.
It's the beauty of baseball.
It really is. He's got the tilted hat to the side, straight bill.
Oh, yeah, dude. Yeah, on January 13, Bradley was charged with several crimes stemming from 5 different domestic incidents with which occurred in 2011 and 2012. He spent 32 months in prison and 52 weeks of anger management in domestic violence classes. That's scary. What a hothead.
Third time's a charm here from Big Stud. Let's see that. Okay, so he goes, rank him. Then he says, rank him. Then he says, rank him again. Melvin, Garen, Howe, Maka, and Kotze. Okay, when they fired Ken Maka in 2006 after they lost the ALCS, I was like in shambles in middle school. I'm like, why would they do that? They just made the best playoff run since 1990. So, like, why would they do that? And it turns out that they were pretty much just rebuilding. I think Guerin's at the bottom for sure. Bob Guerin that era was horrible. Never had any good players for the most part. Then I would say Kotze hasn't done anything. Howe, Melvin, Maka, done.
Yeah, that's probably the best way to go about it. I mean, Bomel, yeah, he had the most playoff success.
Oh, he's talking about his wind up. Okay. I think Liam Hendricks had more of an over the top.
The Orioles broadcasters kept roasting JK, saying he took like an offensive lineman for the Ravens. That's so funny.
He probably blocked the shit out of anybody for Lamar Jackson. So,
but BBQ, so are you also like on the East Coast? Because I was stuck watching the Orioles broadcast because it was blacked out here. The O's broadcast was dope. It used to be so cool with like Gary Thorne.
Dude, Gary Thorne
I love
Gary
so
Thorne. Great, man. Remember when they did the empty ballpark game because of like the riots going on in Baltimore, and he did like the golf voice? Dude, he's great, man. Good hockey announcer too.
He's awesome. Dude,
Hi, I'm Gary Thorne.
Dude, another cool St. Louis Browns thing that they did back in like the last couple of years before they moved to Baltimore, they actually had a game where they made the fans call make managerial decisions, and they won.
Sounds like that football league where the fans call the plays.
Yeah,
Johnny Manziel played in that. Dude, oh my god!
And they won too. They won like
fans don't run my ball club.
You want to know who they beat that day? Actually, the Philadelphia
A's. Oh my god, yeah, dude. That's why they gave us the elephant, because the A's used to be the laughing stock of baseball, and you get an elephant if you're the worst team in the league. And then the A's just kind of embraced it, and they kept the logo.
No, dude, those like you should look up Bill Veach, the owner for the last like few years of the St. Louis Browns. He like won it. His thing was oh yeah, GG's, man.
Yeah.
No,
I was just going to say, Jenny wins ball games, BB Kluseler. So what do you want to say about that? We win more when Jenny's announcing. I'd rather have her. Not going to lie. Not the Carey brothers if we're going to lose.
JK did that on purpose. He was tired of it being too easy. Damn.
Because Howe was good, but they just couldn't ever get over the ALDS hump. They just kept on losing in 5. And it was getting old.
Those 2-0 series leads, bro.
Yeah, dude. It was getting old. The team couldn't finish a series. At least Maka got them through it, but then they get swept in the ALCS by a very good Detroit Tigers team. So, but also, who won that World Series in 2006, Rants?
The Cardinals.
Yeah, they did. And they're winning tonight 6-3, unfortunately. And the A's are staring down another series opening loss at home as JK gets a ground ball to Darryl Hernandez. He actually fields this one this time and makes the out.
There's still time. I believe you. We will not lose on Rants Live again. Please.
Buddy, if they go 0-3 and you're staring 0-4 in the face on Rants Live.
Hey, you got to own it, bro.
You do. Maybe you got to do an Aviators game. Maybe we tune up a Lansing Lugnut game.
Hey, I'm down to do a second stream a week. Would you guys be interested in watching like a minor league games? We can like really check in on the prospects. It'd be kind of fun. Would you all tune into that? I mean, I'm down. I'm honestly down. You want to watch an Aviators game? They show them on MLB.
I mean, honestly, the Rockhounds broadcast is pretty brutal. I remember watching Lawrence Butler in AA as Zach Geloff boots a ball. This is going so great.
This sucks, dude. All the guys that we have agendas for are just not playing well.
Well, to be fair to Geloff, there is a broken bat heading his way.
Flying at him, yeah. That would probably trip me up too.
Yeah, that had to have messed him up there. Yeah, it looks, I mean, it's almost on the same line as the baseball.
Yeah, I'm not going to fault him for that.
Still going to be an error. 2 errors tonight for the A's, which they came into tonight having the fewest in baseball, but that's just so unfortunate. As JK's going to come out here.
It's over. 21-20, baby.
No, it's not. We still have time here. We still have time.
But dude, Rants watch minor league system. Do we have Sam on? Do one of you guys, Sam?
Rants watches minors, dude? Is that what you just said?
Nah. Get the hell out of here. That's crazy. That's crazy right there.
22 people watching. It's okay. No one gives a shit.
Shout out everybody coming by. 22 people. We're growing. We're growing. Everyone comes to laugh at us.
Absolutely. That's the whole point of this thing, right?
Yeah. It's okay.
By the way, Brooks Kriske is coming into the ball game for the A's.
Shout out Brooks Kriske, number 48. Shout out Terry Steinbach. I don't know. I just love Terry Steinbach.
He was great A.
He's an underrated A. Actually,
Rants,
guys.
Wait, go ahead.
What's up?
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
Oh, no. I was going to show you guys something. Look what I got signed by one of my favorite players at a card show a couple of years ago. Ozzie Smith.
Bolt. Oh.
Yes, dude. Ozzie Smith, the wizard. But what are you saying, Robbie?
That's sick. I was just going to say Super Bowl 11.
So, dude, Raiders over the Vikings, 32-14.
Nice.
Come on now.
Nice.
Man, this is kind of sad. I want to see Henry Bolte play.
Do you think things would be different tonight if Henry Bolte was in the lineup?
Yes.
I think Lawrence Butler wouldn't be, atrocious out there.
That's what I'm saying, dude. They're sabotaging Rants Live. Springs has a bad outing. They put Lawrence Butler out there. They know we all wanted to see the greatest number 33 in A's history.
They're not going to let us see Henry Bolte. They won't do it.
Wait, that was actually pretty good.
Thanks, man. He doesn't do that anymore.
Oh, the hand thing that Trump does, yeah. That was a good impression, though.
Thanks, man.
Yo, have you seen that guy that does that can do the impressions of like literally anybody? I don't even know what his name is. It seems like Matt or something.
The singer guy, or is it just like it does everything?
He literally can do like anybody. He does presidents. He does like actors.
Dude, honestly, I've always kind of gone back and forth on guys who do impersonations because I'm like,
I love it. I think it's
is that really a funny talent, or like is it just like kind of a shtick? But I mean, it does take a lot of talent because there's some people who are horrible at it. So
no, dude, it was I don't know if you like this guy I'm thinking of. Like he literally met Obama and like did his Obama impersonation to Obama.
That's sick.
And he's done it to like other like celebrities too. Like I don't know if anybody in the chat knows what I'm talking about, but like this guy's cool.
And Kriske gets an out here on a ground ball to Jeff McNeil. The A's need to get the bats in the oven so we can heat them up.
Let's go.
Rooker, Cortez, and Mr. E5 himself, Zach Geloff, to the plate. All right, man. Well, we have a lot of time left in this ball game, okay? The A's are more than capable of scoring 7 runs in a ball game. I need to see them do it. I need to see a comeback tonight because the A's have been lacking comeback wins this season, to be honest with you. So
that's very un-A-like.
I know. Normally, they're such a gritty, like, to the last out kind of team. Haven't really felt that this year for the most part. They've just been pretty much getting early leads and then hanging on to them, especially recently. So I need to see some comeback in the boys. I need to see them light a fire under their ass and get Lawrence Butler off the field
win for
and let Henry Bolte play.
Yo, do you like Lucky Charms?
I used to.
I got like a box like last week because I was like craving them for some reason. The first time I've had Lucky Charms in like years, like it had to be at least 10 years. And like that, I mean, it's not something I'd eat. I'm not like a big sugary cereal guy.
The problem with Lucky Charms is the other, whatever the non-marshmallow thing is that they're calling them.
It gets soggy really fast.
And they're gross. Like they don't taste good.
Maybe. Yo, everybody in the chat, what's your favorite cereal of all time? My personal favorite is plain My personal favorite is plain Cheerios, like the original ones. Not even like the not even the honey nut ones, like just the original Cheerios.
You're
Is
a
that
sicko.
psychotic?
You're
Dude,
a
they're so
sicko,
good.
bro. Maybe you
Or
are Ted
Rice
Bundy.
Krispies. Or Rice Krispies, dude. Oh my gosh.
Reese's Puff,
Reese's
Reese's
Puffs.
Puff. Eat 'em up, eat
Peanut
'em
butter.
up, eat 'em up.
Peanut butter chocolate flavor.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, dude. I love me some Reese's Puffs for sure. Peanut butter, Captain Crunch, Elite.
I was not a big Captain Crunch guy.
Cookie Crisp, Cookie Crisp. So good.
I'm not a big chocolatey cereal guy. I don't like them.
Dude, Honey Smacks, those were good. Do you remember like the French toast waffle cereal?
No, I never had that.
Fired. It just tastes like maple syrup, honestly. It was so
I
good.
wouldn't have liked that. That would have been kind of gross to me.
Yeah, you're fucking stupid. You like regular Cheerios like a lunatic. As
Hey, I like
Ryan
some
Stanek is in the ball game.
I used to like Fruity Pebbles and stuff.
I like Fruity Pebbles. We have a Ninja Creamy ice cream machine, and you can make like healthier ice cream at home. And I'll throw in a little bit of Fruity Pebbles every now and then into that, and you get like some vanilla protein powder, and you put in some milk, and it's actually really good.
That sounds heat.
Yeah, making your own ice cream it's so much better than eating store bought because like you're missing a lot of the sugar, honestly, which is good. Like the only sugar I'm adding is the Fruity Pebbles.
That's cool. How much does like one of those machines cost?
A lot. And they're loud as shit.
Oh, I bet.
Yeah,
I just know you guys.
BBQ Slayer, no one ball, dude. Captain Crunch with berries. But the thing about Captain Crunch is it would scrape the top of your mouth bad. Like if you ate like a bowl and a half of it, you'd be like, my mouth's bleeding.
It's like the Funyuns of cereal.
Dude, Funyuns are so good though.
I love Funyuns. That's my fave.
I try not to eat like chips like that now. I try to get like the healthier brand like Siete and all that shit. But dude, Flamin' Hot Funyuns, oh my gosh.
Yeah, those are
So
good.
So good. I try not to eat Flamin' Hot anything anymore because I'm in my 30s now, dude, and anything that's like junk food related, I'm like, my stomach's like, it's time to poop right away.
I can.
Worst cereals, Raisin Bran.
No, I like Raisin Bran.
You're a grandpa, dude. Get the fuck out of here.
I like Life too.
Life is good. Okay, Life is good. Life Cinnamon, very good.
Yes. Oh, I like Quaker Squares.
Okay, Quaker Squares are not bad. What about like the golden wheat, like frosted golden wheats?
Those are just Frosted Flakes are good.
See, bro,
what's the worst cereal?
I've
never had it, but the cereal that I see at the store sometimes it's kind of nasty, bro. Have you seen? There's Kit Kat cereal now.
Dude, there's cereal. There's like Sour Patch cereal. It's disgusting.
Yeah, I will never try that. I mean, I'm a tubby bastard, but I'm not that tubby of a bastard to like have Kit Kat cereal.
But like, here's the thing: like, when do you know your milk is bad?
When it turns the color of the cereal.
No, when it gets like sour, when it tastes like shit, right?
Yeah.
So why would you want like your cereal to be like Sour Patch or like why would you want that? It's just disgusting, bro.
No, that's vile.
The big brick ones with the frosted sugar, that's like the
mini wheats.
Mini wheats, yeah. But they made big
frosted mini wheats.
They made big wheats or whatever they all too. Yeah, I like those too.
No, frosted mini wheat is good.
The only problem with those, they would suck up all your milk.
That's true.
You wouldn't have any milk at the end of it. Like they do use so much milk for one bowl of cereal. And in this economy, we can't do that. We are missing a goat here too. Shout out to Lauren on this one.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch. That's a good one. That's like top 5 for sure.
And it changes the flavor of your milk to cinnamon milk. It was so good, dude. Yes. Geloff, that is a cock shot of a hater. We got to hit that ball, dude.
Damn. Flashback.
Well, let's show Henry Bolte highlights. By the way, he's not playing tonight.
Dude, why are they cucking us like this? Look at that. Ridiculous. He's like Ricky Anderson.
He's like the white Ricky Anderson. Hey, kid, welcome to the show. You're going to sit and watch the game. This is how we suck on every single home game. Welcome to the minors. I mean, the majors. I mean, the minors. And it's 0-2. It's 1-1 to Zach Geloff, and he takes another cockshot heater.
Top 10 hottest MLB prospects. And why is he not playing? Play the man.
Oh, and then Zach Geloff takes a one-handed hack at a slider. All right, man. Geloff's been on my nerves tonight.
Yeah, this isn't good.
That's just a pathetic at bat. Like, you literally miss the two best pitches you'll probably see all series. And then you half-ass swing at the slider. Oh, my God. And here comes Lawrence Butler with 2 T's.
Oh, well, the inning's over.
He's talking about the
Those are
mini
like
wheats. They're like Popeye biscuits.
That's so funny. Dude, they're good.
Hey, man, when Popeyes is hitting those biscuits in, they're not that bad. I don't know what the hate about Popeyes biscuits is all about. I think if you don't live in the South, too, like I live in Texas, Popeyes is fire down here. And same with like Sonic. Sonic is so good. And it's Lawrence Butler swings and misses at a fastball.
Dude, the nearest Sonic to me is like 45 minutes. So like I've only had it like a couple times.
I mean, there's a Sonic everywhere you turn in Austin. It's insane.
That's not surprising. Like I've never had a Whataburger either. Like
Whataburger's overrated.
Is it
Lawrence Butler swings and misses
better?
again at a fastball.
Yeah, send him down. BBQ Slayer, you're right. Send him down. Hobbs, you're right. Let's get him off the team. This guy stinks. We're not taking the blame for this. Anybody in the A's chat, however, the 150 of y'all watching this game, we are not taking blame for this on Rants Live tonight.
In Austin, it's a mix of people, BBQ Slayer, because like you have so many people from different areas in the country. Not a ton of people are from Texas who live in Austin, but for the most part, yes, people are pretty nice here. It's just I don't know what it is about like the Southern hint is. Oh, Lawrence Butler swings and misses at a splitter. I am tired of this bum, dude. Get this guy off my team.
Lawrence Bumler.
Lawrence Butt 2 T's lure.
No, that's definitely way better. The jokes write themselves, dude.
Lawrence Asler. Lawrence, I got my money. I'm gonna go shop with Jacob Wilson's wife. Lawrence,
He's probably got drip though.
Bad at baseball.
A new pair of earrings every time he hits a homer.
Call the law dog because we should have this man arrested for stealing money.
Yeah, like Lane Kiffin. I know you, yeah, because you talked about Lane Kiffin yesterday on All on Green.
Oh yeah, dude. He's been in the news recently.
Fuck Lane Kiffin.
He is definitely an interesting fella. Shout out to Booney, man. Yeah, can we please get a Rants?
Booney, we're trying.
W, dude. It's not looking good, man. These at-bats have been horrendous. Lawrence Butler is pathetic. We have to next inning we lead off with Hernandez and McNeil, and we'll see how that goes. Lawrence Bootler, dude.
Yo, the A's started the season 0-3. Isn't it only fitting that Rants Live starts 0-3? We didn't give up, and look at us now.
Yeah. We're going to be 21-20. Woohoo!
Don't give up on Rants Live.
Ever been.
We got swept by the Blue Jays. We started 0-3. No, we started 0-4 actually, right? We started 0-4.
I don't know.
We're not losing to the Angels next week. I'm sorry, we're not losing to the Angels next week on Rants Live. Yeah, there will be Rants Live. There will be Rants Live next week. I don't care if we lose tonight. Rants Live, we're not giving up. We're here for the people. We're going to stick through this. We're going to get a Rants Live dub. Shout out Booney. Shout out Rob. Shout out everybody in the A's group chat. The A's Asylum. A's Asylum After Dark. Got people talking about their feet in there and stuff. It gets crazy.
We do.
Yo, A's Asylum After Dark. It's so nuts.
I don't read a lot of that chat, but it can get pretty crazy.
Hey, it's fun.
All right, Chrissy's back out there.
Yeah, any of y'all not in the my A's group chat that we have going on? There's about 155 people in there talking about A's baseball. Any time of the day, you stay something in there, somebody will respond. Come in there, and if you're not in there, send me a message at me on Twitter or X, whatever, and we'll get you in there. Booney's unfortunately not here tonight, but I'm sure Booney has a lot of words to say. Like, Booney's usually behind the scenes, but our boy is doing something tonight. But I'm sure he'll be back. He'll have a lot of takes on this. And yeah, we're sad.
It's not over yet, though. We still have plenty of ball game here. I need the A's to be better in the late innings about clawing back into games. They just haven't really done it this year.
Yeah, it's kind of sad.
They did it in Seattle because Kurtz had that game-tying homer, but then they still get walked off that night. So it was
that was the first like Kunal
bad outing. Yeah, and that sucked. But like it was nice to force a bottom of the ninth. But yeah, we'll see. Let's see if maybe extra innings again tonight. This has been a very slow-paced game. Not gonna lie. So I hope it's not gonna be extra innings. But
I agree.
Yo,
do you notice anything different? Robbie, do you notice anything different? I have a pop filter on my mic now.
Wow, dude, you're big time. Yeah. This isn't really considered a pop filter. It's more than just a wind cover, but it does the same thing.
But do I don't sound like I'm poppy as much as I was in the last few weeks now.
Oh, dude, you're always popping though.
I am. I'm popping that. Never mind. I was about to finish that, and I realized this is a PG show.
We've cursed all night. What are you talking about?
We're not saying expletives like that.
Yeah, good call.
Yo, okay, but it came with this other pop filter. What do you think would look cooler? This one? Oh boy, it's chat. What do you guys think? This cool one or this one that I have it on it right now?
Wow, decisions to make. I think the current one you have on is a lot better.
I agree. It doesn't stand out as much. Nick Kurtz swinging like at a wet noodle. He never hits homers. It's sad. How many homers does Kurtz even have this year?
3?
Shit, dude. It's a boring game because they keep going back to Dallas showing off like catching and like pitching techniques.
Yeah, it is. No, Kurtz has 5.
Let's go. Is that second? I know Shea leads our team with like 11. Who's second?
Kurtz has not homered though since he hasn't homered in May.
May 12th.
April 24th.
I'm pretty sure that's the Seattle series.
You would be correct. No, Texas. He homered in Texas.
No, yeah, Seattle was earlier that week.
Yeah, it's the day before. That's what's frustrating, man, because like he does hit his homers in bunches. Because when he came up last season, it took him a minute to hit a homer, but then he just started hitting him in bunches and over and over and over again. We see him getting a roll. He's just got to hit one, man. He's just got to get off the schneid here, especially in May. If we get into like mid to later May and he still hasn't hit a homer, then you're kind of like, all right, what's going on? I think the big thing with Kurtz is he hasn't really been using the opposite field power-wise anymore. He used to love to pepper the ball.
Great with that last year.
Yeah. Haven't seen a ton of that this year. Dude, good inning from Brooks here.
Let's go. Okay, guys, let's go with some runs. 7-6 win.
Yeah, Daryl Hernandez.
Let's go. Let's get a 6-7 win.
Stupid, bro. We're stupid.
Silly. I had Qdoba today.
Was it good? Do you like it?
Yeah, it's good. It's different than Chipotle for sure.
Yeah, we had Chipotle on Sunday because Cabo Bob's is like the main go-to here for us, but it's closed on Sundays. And we respect businesses that close on Sunday. But
yes, sir.
Chipotle sucks, bro. I'm so tired of Chipotle.
I can see that. It's kind of expensive.
I did have Shea Langeliers and Jordan Walker tonight for my guys to get a hit. I need to restart my streak. I was at 15. I unfortunately lost it. But they both got a hit tonight, so we're on a good path there.
2. You're up to 2. Put the 2s up.
Dude. Go ahead.
A Saturday post-game concert at Camden, dude. Nelly was there. It was so sick.
Yeah.
He sang all the things. He sang Dilemma. He sang Hot in Here. He sang Ride With Me. He sang Country Grammar. Dude, he sang all his hits. Shout out all my other unks in here, man. Nelly's dope.
You know what, Rants? I think we've hit the St. Louis on the nose today pretty good because Nelly is a St. Louis artist.
I'm from the Loot and I'm proud.
We got the St. Louis Browns represented. Okay, it's time to start representing the A's here a little bit. We need a little bit of a vibe change for the boys to get this lead back. Maybe
You know what?
even
You're right. You're right.
let's
Be right
let's
back.
let's swap on a hat here. Okay, you can keep the Browns jersey on for sure. No one cares about the Browns, but yeah, we got to put the A's hat on here. Okay, we got to get better on this. Let's change the vibe up a little bit. I'm not even go get my cowboy hat. We can get a cowboy up to get some runs here. He almost hit every homer opposite field. I'm pretty sure he's hit the same amount of pull homers this year as he did last year already. I mean, that wouldn't shock me because he
We are
doesn't
back.
really have pull side power. Let's go. Now we're going to score some runs. I guarantee you we're going to score some runs here as the Carey brothers are holding up a Sacramento jersey and Darryl Hernandez is at the plate facing a lefty. And that pitch is outside challenge. We're not going to challenge that. Okay, cool. 0-1.
The Hernandez disease.
I have it, dude. I'm infected. I'm going to die, actually.
Yo, look what I got. And dude, look what I got on this hat. Like years, I got Rants on the side of it.
Dude.
That's kind of.
Did you get that embroidered at Lids?
Yes, sir. Like
nice, dude.
5 years ago, dude.
Shout out to when I worked at Lids during the holiday season.
That must have sucked.
A long time ago, dude. My first shift was Black Friday at 2 a.m.
Why, dude? That's your first shift at a retail job?
I wasn't even trained. They were just like, "Hey, just make sure no one steals anything." And I was just like, all right."
Things were stolen.
And Darryl Hernandez swings at a pitch that would have killed a gopher, and one down here in the 7th.
Yeah, we're cooked. You know the St. Louis Browns brought Satchel Paige out of retirement. He actually pitched pretty decently, like 45.
I knew he pitched like really like into a late age, so that's pretty crazy, man.
And then they also had a guy play like the shortest player in MLB history, literally like a midget, and they had him wearing like a 1/8 jersey.
We don't call him that anymore, Rants. Okay.
Oh, is that
they're called Peter Dinklages.
Rants just canceled himself, baby. Let's.
It's over for everyone. 22 people watching are in shambles right now. They're like,
cancel me.
It's over, man. He's a dwarf.
But yeah,
a little person.
Hey, dwarfs are cool, bro. I used to play World of Warcraft. I'm making this worse.
What about Hernandez virus? What does that do to your hog?
Yeah, that makes your batting average drop by 50. I just see that though. It makes your schlong get smaller. That's crazy.
Wow, dude. You must have it, dude.
I do.
There must be steroids in macaroni. I love dwarfs. I used to play World of Warcraft. Jeff McNeil hits a drive to right center field, and it's caught just short of the wall by Jordan Walker. Folks, this is not looking good here for Rants Live. 0-3, staring down the pipe.
Okay, well, I already have my excuse lined up. The A's started the season 0-3, so we're just doing that. We're getting the kinks out. We're getting the kinks out, the knots.
Everywhere and anywhere, Lauren. This is where it's going.
Yeah, we just be saying anything now. Shout out Latavius Murray.
that run on Thursday night against the Chiefs, dude.
Dude, I'm thinking about that because like it's my shit's. I only because look at this. My signed Latavius Murray. Huh? Raiders.
Yeah, dude. Honestly, how do you spend all this money in jerseys and stuff?
Hey, just
you rack up the credit card bill, or
I mean, you got a paycheck, bro. You just only get some like you got extra fun money, don't you?
I mean, recently I had to spend a lot of money at the endodontist, but yeah. Hey, Kurt lays off a slider there.
I mean, you just gradually get a jersey here and there over 5 years. Like you just
but you just went to New York and got like 10.
Yeah, I mean because that's the only time I like splurge because, I mean they have a lot of jerseys there that you can't get online, and they only have like the $400 version of said jersey. And this jerseys I've wanted for a while. So like I may as well just get it now because like it's like my only opportunity. You know? Like why wait?
What a feeble inning from the boys at the plate this inning. I mean, yeah, I hear what you're saying. Especially if you're in that MLB store. It looks really sick in there, honestly. So
It is dope. Like
yeah, I wouldn't
like trust me, you get like dude, they had the Reds like 2024 jersey that they don't really even wear anymore. Like that sick red one that they had.
Oh, yeah.
Like I've wanted that for so long and they finally had it. And like the Marlins throwbacks that they're wearing now, they only sell like $400 versions of that online. So the fact that I was able to get like the regular like replica version was so dope. And there are like plenty of jerseys like that. Like I had to take a chance, I had to use my opportunity wisely. Sutter Hell Park, you're damn right, Booney. You're damn
The boys
right.
just don't bring the energy at home. It's been pathetic.
Oh, dude, I would catch the Hernandez virus.
We have it. An error and a horrible strikeout, an infield single. Oh boy.
Dude, when we get into our Vegas ballpark that is being built, by the way, fuck any of you that say otherwise. We'll bring the energy at home. Trust.
I mean, I do hear the argument that it's going to be a tourist attraction probably for the first couple of years. But if the A's are competitive, the city will get behind them. That's just how it is. That's the thing
There's a lot
about
of fans there.
the Raiders haven't really been all that great in Vegas yet. So, yeah, it's been more of a tourist attraction. When they played against the Titans, it was a good smattering of Raider fans. And there's quite a bit of Titans fans there as well. But the thing is, both teams were terrible. So it was just kind of like a cheap football game to go to for the NFL.
Was it this past year?
Yeah. Cam Ward against Gino.
You were at that ugly game, the best game Devin White had on the Raiders.
But I had Michael Mayer first TD score.
Yes, dude, he came up huge that week because Bowers was hurt. You're right.
Yep. I selected. I was like, fuck it. I think Mayer's a good tight end, and I'm like, they're going to use him. And I was right.
He's gonna get. He'll get a number one role. He's gonna get a number one tight end spot at some point.
All right, Nathan Church at plate against Brooks Christie going out there for another inning here. It is 1-1. He gets a half-hearted swing on a splitter. Yeah, man, this is A's are running out of outs here, so got to get a clean inning here and just try to make some noise here in the eighth, or it's night time.
You think Matt Holliday's rooting for us or the Cardinals?
Hey, good news. Oregon State beat Portland in the midweek. Not canceling our midweek games for RPI reasons. All these pussy-ass schools canceling games this week.
They're scared of the Beavers.
Well, Portland did play their game. But I'm saying like ASU canceled their game against Grand Canyon. I think Oregon canceled their game against someone. A lot of college teams cancel games late in the year, midweek games, because they don't want to ruin their RPI.
Is that like the formula they use to decide who goes to the
postseason? Yeah, it's a big factor in it, but it's not the like end all.
I see. Is Oregon State going to make it?
Yeah, it's just a matter if they host a regional or not. They're not going to host a super regional, but
have you seen AI predictions for Mendoza? He's allegedly going to win eight Super Bowls. I hope so. That'd be sick.
I hope so, Booney. I really do. Right now, they're projected to be a 2 seed somewhere, which would just be terrible because they're an independent baseball school. It's like try to field a schedule as an independent baseball school. Like no one's going to come out to play you, and it's just been tough. They had to play like CSUN back-to-back years. They've been playing a ton of Big West schools, and they've just beat the crap out of them this year.
Nice play by Hernandez virus.
Cool. I'm sick of him and sick for him.
Ask Ace to pick one an A's World Series or Raiders Super Bowl.
I think you would pick a Super Bowl.
I'd pick a Raiders Super Bowl. I know this is an A's account, but I would pick a Raiders Super Bowl because the Raiders have been my first love for longer. And I have the Raiders. My dad and I both like the Raiders, and I've watched a lot of Raider games with him, like almost every Raider game for the last like 15 years. So to be able to sit through those bad years those painful years of Raiders football, and to be able to like have like watch the Raiders win a Super Bowl with my dad, I think that would be very meaningful to me and him after sitting through this stuff. So I would pick a Raiders Super Bowl over an A's World Series for sure. But an A's World Series is very much like second. Just a lot more meaning to like Raiders football, sentimental reasons behind that. But damn, dude, I think we can get both in the next like decade. Why not? I like where both teams are at, like as far as like their future is going. I love what the A's are doing with this young core. I love what the Raiders are doing. They're really starting over with Mendoza, Kubiak. It feels like they're finally building it the right way. And this feels like the strongest foundation that the Raiders have had in my long time of being a Raider fan, that I'm really excited to see like where it goes. Because like they would blow it up with Derek Carr and stuff, but like yeah, it was like nice to get a reset, but it was never like a clean reset because you still had a lot of those big pieces that were kind of holding everything back. But like now they're resetting it with Mendoza, with like a completely new coaching staff. I think Tom Brady will have a great influence on Fernando Mendoza. I think that in a couple of years we're looking at like hopefully a 2028, a 2029 window where both the Raiders and the A's are just like thriving. They're really hitting their stride, and like Las Vegas is just a great sports city. Like we know they can be, especially with them getting like the NBA and the Golden Knights. They're always a solid team too. So yeah, there's a lot to look forward to with both teams, in my opinion.
Speaking of disappointment and failure, like the Raiders, the A's have an injury. Krisky is out of the ball game, so he's like Crisco. Got to grease him up, get him out of here. Scott Barlow is coming to the ball game. He was already warming up, so yeah. Trainer and Kotze came out, and yeah.
Dang, it's hard to notice like the little things like that.
You're right. I was not listening. I hear Rant talk about the Raiders all the time. I know how you feel about him, buddy.
It's okay, Booney.
I am also a Raider fan, okay? I want to get that clear.
Booney, you should hop on. Booney, you doing post game tonight? Come on.
Post-game. Yeah.
Pissed off post game. I would love to hear your opinions on everything. Let's get Booney in here. I heard they're still calling this the Battle of the Bay. I mean, I guess it technically is now.
Well, Sacramento's not the Bay Area. If you can't take Bart to it, it is not the Bay Area.
I guess that's like a good word of like rite of passage.
That's been my rule, and that's a lot of people's rule. If you can't take Bart, it is not the Bay Area.
What's the most north and most south that Bart goes?
It's a good question.
I'm sure there's some Bay Area people in here that could give us an answer.
I've only really ridden Bart east and west.
I mean, my only experience is like being out in California for a time being and taking it to the Coliseum. I don't really know about much else.
4-pitch walk from Scott. Well, not really a 4-pitch walk. It was a 2-pitch walk from Scott Barlow.
Scott Barlow FC.
Dude, Barlow's been incredible for this team. It's been awesome. He needs to continue.
People hate the signing. I don't get how people hate the signing.
He's never been on the IL, so you know what you're getting out of him. He's going to be on the field a lot, and you know exactly how he is. He's going to throw a ton of sweepers and sliders, and he's just
and he has nice hair.
He's going to pound the zone. He's got great hair. He can pound my zone if he gets an out here or a ground ball.
He will. He's Scott Barlow. He always does that.
Curveball, low, fouled off to the right. Kick, save, and a beauty by their first base coach, Mr. Clapp.
Free Booney.
I was going to say San Jose is probably the most south, and yeah, I guess Antioch is the most north. Yeah, probably feels right. Yeah.
The Bay Area Rail Transit. That's what it means, right?
I think it means rapid transit.
No.
Dude, it's crazy. I see BART trains in Austin all the time on trucks.
That's crazy.
I think they get fixed out here, and then because it probably costs a ton to get them fixed in California for whatever reason, so they get them shipped out here, and they fix them and send them back.
That's crazy.
Yeah. I'll be like on I-35 here in Austin, and I'll see like a big truck with like 2 BART trains on it. I'm like, What the fuck?
That getting like weird, like
I'm like, I feel like a lot of
deja
people
vu
don't know
shit.
what these are. Yeah, it's like
Man, shout out the Metro. I feel like the Metro's a way better system. I could be
Orbis is
biased.
so outdated, man. It is crazy.
Isn't it just like a big circle?
Dublin, Pleasanton, train approaching. It's like the original.
Next stop, Navy Yard, Green Line, Navy Yard Ballpark.
Base hit up the middle. It'll be first and second here with 1 out for the Cardinals. If they
Have you
score
ever been
here,
to
buddy,
Navy Yard Ballpark?
no.
That's like the Nats Park the Nats Park Metro stop on the Green Line.
You know, I think it sucks because I'm not going to be able to visit the East Coast while I'm living in the Central Time Zone, which blows because it's a much shorter flight, obviously. But I would love to get out to you and just visit the East Coast because I've never been further east than, well, I stopped in Baltimore one time at the airport. That doesn't really count. But
Yeah,
never
BWI,
been-
yikes.
yeah, it's horrible out there. I stopped in New Orleans. That's the furthest east I think I've ever been.
Yeah, bro, come by. We'll go to Nats Park. We'll go to Camden Yards whenever the A's have a back-to-back trip there. When they have like play the Nats and the O's back-to-back, we'll do some crazy
Yeah,
shit.
that'd be sick if they did that this year.
They did it a couple years ago. It was cool. 2022 maybe. I know they did in 22.
They were bad.
Maybe they'll do it next year.
Barlow gets a cock shot sinker in there for a strike. That's hilarious.
Camden Yards is better than Nats Park for anybody listening.
I would love to go to Camden. Looks like a sweet place to go watch a ball game.
It is. It's very cozy. The cool thing about Camden is every time it lands on the porch, they'll put they put like the homers on the they literally put like a plaque on the ground. And they have
cool.
and they have Griffey's homer from the 93 home run derby literally on the wall of one
Yeah,
of the
I've seen that
stores.
before. Yeah,
Yeah, it's dope.
that's cool.
Okay, let's get it out here and try and salvage this game. Let's get some late inning magic for your boys.
Well, unfortunately, Jordan Walker's at the plate with 2 guys in scoring position, and this is what you wanted to avoid facing the Cardinals, and the A's just have not done that so far. They get a very generous strike call there.
Don't challenge it. Don't challenge it. Don't challenge it. Don't challenge it.
He didn't.
We stink. Dude, I'm sure they're roasting me in the A's group chat right now. I don't even want to go back in there after this. I'm totally getting fried.
1-1 to Jordan Walker here as the sweepers away. Got to get an out here, dude. It cannot be 8-3, even 9-3. This game is over if they score again. He did. Check it. He did. I guess.
Pull him out.
Guess he didn't. All right.
Come on. We need Fernando Abad.
That's pretty close. I don't think he went, though.
I feel like it's really ticky-tacky. I feel like...
Well, have you seen how they're doing it in the minor leagues where you can challenge it now?
Really?
Oh, pitch. Yeah, the PCL is actually one of the leagues you can do it in. It's if your bat crosses where the foul line kind of is perpendicular to your swing. So if it goes past that foul line, they indicate that as a swing.
That's a good rule of thumb. 2-2 count. Okay.
So it's no longer going to be, I've always hated it when a home plate umpire calls it a swing or not. It's just let the guys who can see it better call it, dude. It's just ridiculous. It's always been that way. Come on, Barlow.
It's all for show. Here we go. The wind up. That was close. You're like a second ahead.
Yeah, I just paused.
Okay. Maybe switching to the ace hat will help us.
And if they score here, it didn't help us at all. Oh, Barlow looks like a deer in headlights right now. All right, come on, boys. Come on, boys. Oh, good pitch. It's all right.
Dang it.
I wouldn't hate a walk here and then going to somebody else.
Me either. Why not? Barnacles, man.
All right, huge pitch. This is the pitch of the game right here.
Please.
Let's go.
Let's go, baby. Scott Barlow FC. Guys, stand up for Barlow FC. Stand up for Barlow FC. Stand up for Barlow FC. Let's go. Shout out the St. Louis Browns. They run St. Louis. If I was a baseball commissioner, I would move the Orioles back to St. Louis.
All right, buddy. I'm gonna be real with you. If they don't score here, it's night. It's a ball game.
Again, the A's started 0-4, so I have one more game next week. But if they lose to the Angels next week on Rants Live, I'll actually be kind of dejected.
Well, the first Rants Live was the Royals game, right? That was a pretty heartbreaking loss.
Yes.
Where Bobby Witt just put a knife in our heart, which good player. It's fine. Would have rather not pitched to him. And then last week was with
a
the
1-0
Phillies
game in Philly.
Yeah, with
and then
Mike.
they put Mark Leiter Jr. in, and then they put Tyler Ferguson in. It was 1-0.
Right.
Late. It was 1-0 late in the game, and then they put Mark Leiter, and you put Tyler Ferguson in. BBQ Slayer. I don't want to say no, but I don't want to say yeah, but honestly, probably.
This is the inning right here.
Promising.
Middle of the order's coming up. 2, 3, 4's up here. If we don't get anything here, it's see you later.
It felt promising. We scored those 3 runs in like the second, and then
it'd be really nice here, honestly, if Lawrence Butler came in with a big at bat and they took the bat out of his hands for Henry Bolte.
Yes, dude. I tweeted earlier today. This pinch hit homer by Bolte is going to go crazy.
Dude,
it's going to go nuts.
If Butler is in a big spot, and maybe hopefully they have a lefty in the ball game, but force it. Honestly, I was thinking about this too. I was thinking about doing a little rally cap. Honestly, let's get the ball
cap
out here.
You know what? I got it. I have a better idea.
I'm gonna wear my other St. Louis Browns jersey.
Wildcats, get your head in the game.
No, bro. Oh, no.
Let's go, baby.
We're going down 1, 2, 3 now.
Troy Bolton's got us, baby. Let's go. I almost ripped it. Let's go. Let's go.
Almost ripped it.
We're going to win. We're going to win, baby.
George Soriano is in the ballgame.
That's for Troy. This one's for Troy. We can't lose when we're rocking the Troy Bolton jersey. I promise you that.
Sucks to
Any
have
High School Musical fans out there?
As Shea hits a high fly ball in the left field, and it is gone.
Wildcats, get in the game.
It's incredible.
Let's go. Troy's the GOAT. Better than LeBron. Better than Jordan. Not a coincidence. Not a coincidence.
God, it would have been so nice to have someone on base for him, but you can't. When he's leading off an inning.
Let's go, baby.
Shea is unbelievable, man. What can you say about this guy?
Look at put the mask on. Put the mask on. Never a doubt, Shea.
His 100th career home run. Let's go, Shea. Congrats, dude. Hell yeah. All right, Sodi, keep it going.
Shea is batting 1,000 when I have the Troy Bolton jersey on during Rants Live.
Hell yeah, dude. This has been a comical night, not going to lie. As Soderstrom, gets under a slider. It's 0-2. Sodi's yet again in a 2-strike hole.
Let's go Wildcats.
Dude, Shea Langeliers is unbelievable. That ball is on his hands, too, and he's still getting around on it. As Soderstrom takes a changeup blown away for a ball.
Please, A's, please. Do it for Troy.
Good take. 2-2, another changeup.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Come on, Sodi. Be a hitter here, buddy. Let's get a little short here.
Strong.
Ooh. 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 Oh.
Dude, we got blue balled so bad.
Damn it. That's a good swing, too. All right. Hey, the rule is with one out, you switch it.
To what? To
sorry,
what?
You got to go backwards now. Yeah.
Come on, boys and girls, everybody. Let's go Wildcats.
I'm folded. The bill is sideways. Okay. One down. As Brent Rooker takes a hack at a slider and he misses. Damn, dude, I thought that Soderstrom draw. Oh, I thought the ball was gone.
Yeah, dude, that looked like it was gone. Damn.
All right, we need a base hit here. We got to get the tying run on base or at the plate.
Good take.
Soriano's been serving him up so far.
Yeah, he's cooking.
Cooking for us.
Come on.
Any relation to Alfonso? That's a hanger of a changeup for a strike.
Dude, shout out Alfonso Soriano.
One of the worst defensive players ever, but just a good player, I guess.
Dude, shout out. Dude, he had like the most crazy. The best year of his career was on like his 1 year with like the 06 Nats, like right after they relocated to DC. It's so funny.
Sweeper away 2-2. Man, dude. Yeah, the replay in the Soderstrom ball, it just hits it to just one of the tougher parts of the park to get it out on for a left-handed hitter. Rooker gets on his hands and pops out. All right, well, this inning was fun.
Hey, Hobbs, listen, man, listen. We homered right after we put the Wildcats jersey on. It worked for a second. It worked for like one AB. It worked for one AB.
We needed it to work for a whole inning, but
it almost did, dude. If they would have gone back to back, if they had hit back to back homers right after we put the Wildcat jersey on, I hit the mic. If they had put back to back homers after that, that would have been so sick.
It would have been insane, dude. But it's okay. Carlos Cortez has got us here. He needs to get a hit anyway, and we're a 2-out rally magic kind of team here.
Come on, guys.
That's low for a ball. Oh, that's too late of a challenge. No, yeah.
No, get the hell out of here.
Hey, guess who's in the pen?
No, dude. No, please.
Carlos Cortez, it's a line drive in the right field for a base hit. It's going to get all the way to the wall. Jordan Walker
Wildcats
picks it up.
What
clean.
team?
Cortez is going in the second. He's going to be safe.
What team? Wildcats.
2-out rally,
What
baby.
team?
2-out rally. Here we go. This is where the magic starts right here, boys. This is where the boys have to fight back.
Put the twos up.
This is where the boys have to fight back. Hey, what were we talking about earlier? The 2009 team who had that crazy comeback against the Twins. We need a crazy comeback tonight. The 2009 Magic is here for Matt Holliday.
For Matt Holliday. 26.
Do you think Mark Leiter Jr. likes Matt Holliday?
Yes.
They feel like they're friends.
They're
both saying, "Get me the hell out of the A's organization."
They're both horrible for the A's.
The Geloff agenda is back right here, baby. Okay, we need to get a massive knock here from Zach Geloff.
Please, dude.
Send one into the night sky here, my friend. Hey,
Come
okay.
on, man.
They have a lefty up in the pen, so that means if Geloff gets on, they're gonna pull him for Butler, and then they're gonna pinch hit Bolte. So we gotta get Geloff on base here.
Dude. Oh, please, come on, man. Come on, dude.
Come on, Zach. First pitch is low and away.
Nice take.
Come on, baby. Come on, Zach. We need this. We need some electricity here. The wind's blowing out a little bit in the outfield. Just a little bit of a Sacramento breeze.
Please, dude, because if he gets out here and we have to go with the bottom of the nine, 7, 8, 9, that'd be so tragic.
Oh my God, that is a dot of a pitch.
Fuck.
That is a perfect pitch. That's right. He's not going to throw that twice. There's no way he throws a perfect pitch twice.
No shot.
Come on, Zach.
Come on, dude.
Be a guy.
Come on.
Be a dude, Zach. Got under it.
Damn. Fuck.
Just barely got under it. 2 warning track balls that inning. That's so frustrating. All right. Well, now the bottom of the order is going to be up in the bottom of the ninth, which sucks. This is what you wanted to avoid with Lawrence Butler coming up to start the inning. Now they're going to throw Henry Bolte in there with nobody on base. It's going to be a boring first AB for him.
That sucks.
I thought this was supposed to be a hitter's ballpark. I thought this ball flied out of this ballpark. The wind was blowing out, and we still couldn't get it out of there.
They need to get in the weight room for real, man. I agree, BBQ Slayer.
It's the old joke. It's the old weight room.
Too much warning track power tonight.
It looked like Geloff just got that ball just barely off the end of the bat. Just not enough barrel to get it out of there. Again, they're hitting the ball to left center field, which is one of the tougher parts of the yard to get it out of. Down the left field line and down the right field line, and pretty much anywhere in right field is very doable for most hitters. So,
even if they don't win, at least they made it exciting at the end. Always something on Rants Live.
At least we always have our friendship.
No, fuck that. I want to win.
I want a W. I want a motherfucking W on Rants Live, dude.
I'm eat a W.
I've committed 3 hours to this fucking shit. I need this to get going.
See, kicked in the balls again, man.
Yep.
We were right there. We're right there.
Oh, dude, look what they're showing.
Dude, I thought it was a 2009 A's. Wait, dude, is that actually? Is that actually
2009 A's?
Dude, that
was Orlando Cabrera and Travis Buck.
Dude, the 2009 A's. No way. No.
The vibes are
way.
immaculate, dude. That's insane that they just did that. Orlando Cabrera. You see who was playing center field for the Royals in that clip?
Who was it?
Coco Crisp.
Coco Crisp.
Hey, your boy is in the ball game.
Dude.
And the Cardinals have scored 17 runs in the ninth off Mark Leiter Jr.
No, see, this means the Rants Live watch is there's a lighter clause. A lighter clause where if he comes in.
We were, dude. That's why it sucks that Geloff couldn't get on as Mark Leiter sacrifices his body and doesn't make the play, but Jeff McNeil with a glove flipped to first. Yeah, we were close.
Why does this guy always come in during Rants Live?
I am really curious, Q, if they would have gone to Bolte in that spot or if they went to just Colby. Because if they don't go to the Bolte in that kind of spot, like, what is he doing up? Dude, Mark Leiter Jr. We should put that on a T-shirt, him diving for the ball and missing.
Fuck this guy, man.
Hey, you got an out.
I don't care.
You got an out.
Dude, every Rants Live party has featured Mr. MLJ.
I'd rather have every other member of the Leiter family than him. I'd rather have current Al Leiter than him. Remember when Al Leiter pitched in Pros versus Joes?
And didn't he like shell everybody?
I mean, they were he was like well retired, and yeah.
Yeah. Look at that duck. MLG is like Candyman. Dude, BBQ Slayer every week, man. Last week too. This guy's here every week. He came in on Saturday. Dude, this guy haunts me. The last 3 times we've seen this guy. Last Tuesday, Rants
pitch.
Then when do we see him? I saw him. Did he pitch before Saturday at Camden Yards? I don't know. I had to see him in person at Camden Yards on Saturday. He gave up 2 runs. The A's still beat the Orioles, right? But he cost us the shutout. And now he's here again. I can't lose this guy. And Booney is still in the chat. I know this man's laughing at me right now. He's laughing because I'm losing my marbles. I'm going bananas.
I'm losing my marbles.
Make me lose my marbles. Like, have you seen that one Sonic fan?
No.
It's like this old ass meme of the Sonic fan who gets mad about 3D Sonic and 2D Sonic. And he's like, "You're going to make me lose my marbles." Please tell me somebody in the chat knows what I'm talking about so I don't.
One of the 31 folks.
31 people in here, dude. Thank you guys. It's like a small classroom.
Ernesto, it is 6-4 in the 9th inning here. The Cardinals have the lead.
Nice pitch, lighter. Thanks for stopping by, Ernesto. Come on, guys.
Umpire's telling me he's a piece of shit. He's like, stop doing that. You're an idiot. You're Mark Leiter Jr. Stop being a dumbass.
Impossible.
Dude, the grass stain on his jersey is just hilarious.
Yeah, it makes it look like he did something. You know what Ricky always said? If your jersey isn't dirty, you didn't do anything. Let's rally, Ernesto. I agree. Let's get the strikeout here. He's going to probably walk him.
Mason Lewis pops out here. Well, it's a tough play, but Sodersham's under it. 2 down.
See, I love Lighter, baby. Come on,
big lighter guy.
Come on, Wildcats. Do I love the thought of like the constant fragile ego that all the home plate umpires have because of ABS now?
Dude,
Like the constant.
Yeah, dude, what happened in Baltimore where they wouldn't give the A's the challenge, and they did the same thing to, I don't remember the guy's name, but he did the same thing to Baltimore too. It's just like, bro, what's the point of ABS if you're not going to let the players do it?
Exactly. Come on, do it for Troy. Do it for Troy Bolton.
We're on this
together. We know that we are.
Hanger of a splitter for a strike.
Dude, Lighter's getting away with a bunch of shit. Oh, look who's warming up, baby. Jose
baby.
Canseco.
Both Thomas and Bolte, McGuire and Sammy Sosa are getting warmed up here. As Lighter has a clean 9th inning for the boys. Now we need 2 to keep playing,
Booney,
3 to go home.
Don't say anything, Booney. Booney, don't say anything, please.
Now, okay, here's the thing. Do you pinch hit for both Butler and Hernandez here?
Yes.
I think you do as well. I think you give both Bolte and Thomas an at-bat here. You might even give Michael Stefanik an at-bat at some point. I mean, geez, if he's even there yet.
Shit, man. I'd give Joe Kunal an at-bat before I gave another one to Hernandez.
What's Sean Doolittle up to? I'll give him another at-bat.
Shout out Sean Doolittle.
Remember he got an at-bat against the Red Sox that one time?
Oh, yeah, dude. That was a minute ago. Wash Brian Fuentes or MLJ to get you a save in the World Series. Fuentes.
God, dude. Brian
Shout
Fuentes is an A.
I'd rather have Jim Johnson. If I see Hernandez, I'm throwing stuff. Me too, Hobbs. Me too. Man, dude, that fucking the Soderstrom fly out to the warning track. That pissed me off.
The Geloff one, too. I mean, that just needed a little bit more juice.
God, what a moonshot. Dude, that landed on the roof.
Yeah, it was bomb. Complete bomb. Just sucks at the bottom of the orders up here. It's just so weak. If you can get Kurtz with guys in scoring position in this situation, it'd be huge.
Please, man.
You got to give Kurtz his chances, man. As Riley O'Brien is in the ball game, this will be his 20th game, dude. He's got 11 saves.
2.84 ERA.
His walk to strikeout ratio is almost perfect, so he's going to fill it up the zone, and he probably throws hard with good breaking stuff. I've never seen this man pitch. I've never even heard of him. So let's rock his world, baby.
Yeah. You rock my world, you know you did. I really hope they're bringing in the lefty.
We're seeing Butler here, unfortunately.
That's very unfortunate, Q.
He's swung and missed at more fastballs tonight, which has been his issue all year. Yeah, 97-mile-an-hour sinker that moves a shit ton.
Man,
Butler's average is down to 175, dude. His OPS is 547. This is so bad.
Please, Butler.
Inside. Hey, 2-0. You got to get the first guy on, man. You got to get the first guy on. That is the key to all late inning rallies. You got to get your first guy on. Do you pinch run Butler?
Please.
Dude, you know what's funny is Andrew went to bed already, but he said, I can't wait for Henry Bolte's debut to be a pinch runner. He said that yesterday on Green. He literally said that.
That'd be so comical.
Jonah Heim is in the on-deck circle. We cannot be serious, bro. We cannot be serious. Jonah
Why?
Heim is gonna get an at bat here.
Oh, dude, this team at Katse, this team is unserious, man. Really? No
Ernesto, we gotta believe in Heim, baby. Make you throw.
Heim
Hey,
time.
you gotta make him throw you one here. Don't go hacking. Don't go hacking at balls. Only swing at strikes, then drive in some runs. That was pretty good, dude. That was off the rip.
Dude, you kind of cooked that. I thought you were a left diver for a second.
Hey, man. All right. Jonah Heim at the plate. Hasn't had that bat in a year. Takes for
Dude.
ball 5. Ball 6. Ball 6.
Dude, oh, so we're guaranteed. Not guaranteed. If we can get to Kurtz with guys on.
It's amazing they're letting Butler run for how bad of a base runner he is.
Dude, that was right down the dick.
And well, you got to take one. You got to let him throw one. It's fine.
Come on. For Troy, man. 16.
Jonah Heim's giving me 2012 George Guitarist vibes right now.
Oh, Lord. Please.
Come on, Jonah. Oh, my God. That's a good pitch. Oh, my God. That's such a good pitch.
That's the best pitch I've seen in ages. That was
nasty. Sweeper down bottom left of the zone. That is just such a hard pitch to hit there.
Damn, look at all our injured studs on the bench right there.
It's tough right now, man. We got a lot of guys hurt. All right, Jonah. Got to be a hitter now, buddy. I know you haven't had that bat in a week.
Please, Jonah. I'll do anything.
This is so college baseball of us. Here, go get that bat in the 9th inning. Flares one to left field. It's going to be foul.
Aw. Please, man. Come on, guys. Come on.
I did. If I'm St. Louis, I mean, I know Lawrence Butler has been playing it extremely safe every time he's been on the base since his horrendous last couple of times of being picked off. But man, I'm testing Butler on the bases.
Oh, 100%.
I'm throwing back at him. I'm doing everything I can. Double play ball. 4, 6, 3 is.
Dude, why are we giving Hyman that bat there? What the fuck was that, dude? There's at least 5. There's like 4 other guys I would have rather given the AB to there than Jonah Heim. But
I would have rather seen Stefanik there. I mean, that is just ridiculous, dude. What are the A's doing? All right, here comes a Jeff McNeil pop up to end the game. You ready?
No. That you couldn't do that, dude. Butler miracle 4-pitch walk, and you do that.
This is why are they giving Jonah Hyman at bat? Like, that is just so comical, man. What the hell are we doing?
That was the dumbest shit I've ever seen. You're right, Hobbs. That was very questionable. I don't know what he was thinking.
We still have a shot here if we can get McNeil on base and Kurtz can get a shot to drive him home with a homer, but
no, this doesn't count towards the Rants live record. This does not count. That was
a punch, dude. I mean,
that was a punch in the nuts.
Punch in the absolute nuts again, dude. Like, why? Let's give our backup catcher who never plays an at bat in the 9th inning here, like as the tying run. Like, what the fuck, dude?
Damn, that would have been cool if what's his name didn't ground into a double play, and we had Heim and we had Butler on second now. That would have been sick after that wild pitch.
I mean, and Heim didn't even hit that ball hard, and he wasn't even close to beating it out. Like, not even close.
No, that was horrible.
The 2-1 to Jeff McNeil is grounded to the pitcher, and this ball game is over. All right, you're 0-3, buddy.
No. We're 0-1.5.
Chat,
we're gonna get
F's in the
one.
chat. The A's lose another opening series at home, and they're now 8-9 at home. The negative trend in playing in Sacramento continues for this team. They just, what was the point of bringing up Henry Bolte today if he wasn't even going to see the field?
Yes.
It doesn't make any sense to me, man. Like, if you're going to hit him, you hit Jonah Heim over Henry Bolte. You hit Jonah Heim over Colby Thomas. Yes, I know it's a right-handed pitcher, but you literally just did it just to get a lefty up there. I mean, I am so sick and fucking tired of the A's just being like, let's just put a lefty up against a right-handed pitcher. It's not always about that, dude. It's and especially if you don't have the player to do it. Like, Jonah Heim is not the guy to do it, right? What is the point? What is the point, man?
Yeah, that was a horrible game. That was horrible management there. Rants, I love you, but please more live game. Asher, I'm sorry. We'll get one next week, dude. We're playing the Angels. They stink. Please. If we don't win next week against the Angels, Rants Live it's going to be depressing. It's going to be sad.
All right, well, your boy JT Ginn's on the mound tomorrow. The A's are facing a lefty, so we will see Henry Bolte. I mean, God forbid we'll see him tomorrow, I guess, and we'll probably see. Does Soderstrom get a start tomorrow? Because they got to play Colby Thomas tomorrow too. So I don't know, man. It's kind
of a disaster.
I don't know what they're going to do with this influx of outfielders. So not sure, man. Got to trade one of these guys away. Colby Thomas has got to be a pretty good trade piece to go right now. Yeah, man. Yeah. Hobbs says he's right, dude. He takes some high heat tonight, brother.
I am. I'm gonna get roasted. I'm sure I'm getting roasted in the chat right now. That was disappointing, but that one was on Springs. Yeah, I mean, he had a bad first inning. He kind of found his groove there, and they made it close, but they just never got that big hit, similar to that game in Baltimore on Sunday. Warning track power, man. Warning track power, and it just bit him in the ass.
Yeah, man. And they wasted Carlos Cortez double in the eighth there with 2 outs, and they just had they get guys on base with 2 outs way too often. They need to do this earlier in innings and just create a little bit more time for some at-bats to get through and some guys to get more chances with guys in scoring position. Just sucks. I think what sucks tonight was Jeffrey Springs' first inning was obviously the difference in the ball game, but just Jonah Heim getting an at-bat is one of the more dumb things I think we'll see all season. I'll be laughing about that in a week, but it's just
only on Rants Live. I'm telling you. Okay, everybody in the chat, give me your thoughts. What do you guys think about this game? What do you think about the good, the bad? I think we all are very aware of what the bad was, but that Shea Langeliers bomb was cool. It went on the roof. Yeah, at least we have that.
Oh, cool. Solo homer.
But it was after we put the Troy jersey on, so the power of Bolton prevails. The power of Bolte will prevail tomorrow.
If he even plays.
If he doesn't play tomorrow, I'm going to be pissed off.
Yeah, I give up on this idea of bringing up prospects for the A's. They do this too often when they bring up a guy and they just don't play him. So I don't know, man. I'm tired of seeing Lawrence Butler look like he's in pain out there in center field, and I'm tired of stupid decisions, man.
Yeah, that was really egregious. Get ready to learn hard platoon Bolte. You're right.
This franchise would platoon Barry Bonds. I swear to God, dude, it's just ridiculous. They'd platoon Reggie Jackson. They'd be like, "No, we can't face a lefty."
No, we gotta give Jonah Heim.
Yeah, we gotta give Jonah Heim an at bat.
Sorry, Reggie. We got Seth Brown.
We all got the Hernes virus. Sorry.
Oh my gosh.
All right. Well, that's it from me, my friend. You got anything else to say about tonight?
I just want to say thank you to all 30-something of you for coming by and enjoying Rants Live. I know we didn't get a win today, but we will get one next week. I promise. I promise we will win one. Don't forget, the A's started the season 0-4. We're just going through our bumps and bruises. We're a new show. The Rants Live, why don't we get the grace period? It's a long season for Rants Live, too. Do we have as many shows as we're not going live every game? They pinch hit Chad Pinder for Reggie Jackson. I agree, but we're not going live every game, so we're gonna have some bumps and bruises. But anyway, we have time. I will bet right now, by the end of the season, the record for the A's during Rants Live will be over 500.
Bold, considering this team sucks.
They're gonna do it. Maybe it's because we're doing it on Tuesday. You look who gets put in on these Tuesday, these home opener games. But next week, a bad Angels team, a 4-game series, the second game of a series. Won't be coming in off an off day. We'll be ready. I don't know how it's lining up to who will pitch at that time. I don't think we have an off day until then. No.
Nope.
So we're chilling. We're gonna get a win next week, guys. I promise. Rants Live, we will win. It sounded like Trump.
Are you guaranteeing a win against the Angels?
Yes. Hell yeah. From now on, Rants Live is going 8-0. Yes, that's the spirit, Asher. That's the spirit, buddy. We're gonna win next week. Rants Live, we're never gonna see another loss. Actually, that's not true. We'll probably see 1 or 2, but the good times are coming, guys. I promise. This was not a mistake. I have a blast talking with you guys, and I want to keep this going. I want to see some wins. I want to get on a live stream. I want to end happy. I'm happy when I talk to you guys, but think about how much happier it would be if we
Jonah
won
Heim didn't have a pinch hit.
Yeah, see, think about the horrible managerial decisions. It's a bad run of luck, right? The worst managerial decisions we have seen over the last couple of weeks have all happened to come on Rants Live. I'm not the manager, guys. Don't blame me. Don't shoot the messenger. We watched Leiter come in a 1-0 game last week and saw what happened. And then we're pinch hitting Jonah Heim in a close game when there was still a chance after a miracle 4-pitch walk by Lawrence Butler, B-U-T-T, as Mr. Rob likes to say. So we're getting there. And then we lost to Bobby Witt 2 weeks ago. Like, we have had bad luck. I promise you, we're going to come around. We're going to get a big win on Rants Live soon. I promise you that. Don't give up on us.
You heard it there, folks. Well, that's it for me. Dumb loss. This team is just so up and down. It's fucking unbearable, honestly. Like, the American League is so bad, and the A's are just kind of like, you know what? Yeah, we are too. So
yeah, we're still alive.
It pissed me off, but they're still above 500. They're still above water for now. Got to take care of business, man. I was saying on Green last night, it'd be nice to go 7-3 in this 10-game stretch because the Giants are terrible, the Angels are terrible. So we're off to a tough start here. 0-1 in this 10-game stretch before a pretty difficult stretch of Seattle, the Yankees, the Cubs. It doesn't get easier after this 10-game stretch. So
I agree, brother. I was predicting 17-11. That was like my high mark. I would be pleased to see that. I don't know if they're going to get that now. 17-11 in May, to be clear.
Yeah,
I don't know how much we're getting that now.
It honestly feels like they're going to have a 500 around that ballpark kind of month. Honestly, they just can't separate themselves right now. They're just not playing consistent enough baseball, and it sucks because now they're going to have to squeak away to find a way to beat a good lefty tomorrow, and then they face McGreevy, who has been awesome this year with a 2.18 ERA. So this is a little bit of an uphill battle against a very good NL Central team. But
let's see what the AL West was doing. The Guardians beat the Angels, but who cares?
Angels suck, dude.
Let's see what else happened. The Rangers won, and the Mariners beat the Astros. So not a good night. I know it's still early on, but the two teams that we're mainly worried about did win. So rough night. It happens. Bounce back tomorrow. We'll win.
That's baseball. That's it for me, man. That's all I got. Thank you guys for watching. Appreciate you guys.
Thank you guys. Appreciate you all for stopping by and watching the game with us.
Yeah, go A's, and see you next week, maybe. Yeah.
Yes, sir. Rants Live. Let's go.